and I'm very upset about it. I didn't really like the song when it first came out. No hate, no hate. Solana's mother. But it just didn't do anything for me. I feel like at that point in life, I was very much like, why would I want to kill a man? And then why would I want to kill a man and a bitch at the same time? I just am never, I never felt that. Like when I was cheated upon and I found out, I was hurt, but I never was like, Moida. You know what I mean? I never got to that point. I pray for everyone who gets there. I pray for everyone who gets there. But I'm grateful that I never got to that point. With that being said, Kill Bill stuck in my head. And so if you wouldn't mind sharing with me what song is stuck in your head, because I would like another song stuck in my head right now, immediately. And I feel like there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something else. What up, Victor? Hope you're well. Also, I think I told y'all the last time I was here, which was the ass crack of dawn, literally 24 hours ago. There's a woman at my job who's there for a long time, unfortunately, and usually when people are there for a long time, it's not for a good time. And so her spirit has just been Dito, like she's just a very sweet soul. Like I can't even call it like. She used to be a stewardess. She used to be a flight attendant. She's a very tiny woman. I know that she has black ancestry. I know that she's mixed also. I know this. I mean, no shade to anybody who's, you know, who may want to come for me. But again, I'm aware that she's mixed. We haven't talked about it. We're not talking about it. What up, Cat Mall? Not vexing me. I'm crying. But she gifted me earrings today, bitch. Y'all saw my bracelet yesterday. I had to take it off because I lost a stone, bitch. I lost a stone. Let me stop. But I lost a stone, bitch. I'm hurt. Like, I low-key, like, one of the housekeepers, like, after I was talking to her, I'm just jumping into this. But after I was talking to the woman who made my bracelet, I call her Miss Gina. But she had walked away. One of the housekeepers was like, "It's getting bad." And I was like, "Girl, don't fucking do this shit to me! Like, bitch, I don't got no family. Miss Gina's my mother." Like, she's really not. But I'm just like, girl, don't tell me it's getting bad. And it's Miss Annie, okay? It's Miss Annie. So she is like, and you know what, Miss Annie, she an older black woman who work in the housekeeping department. She's cute as fuck. I honestly, bitch, I seen her at the Value Village one time. Bitch, we was at the same thrift shop together. It was really cute. It was a cute little moment. And this was like after I started working there, and she had gotten braids. They do love me, honestly. I'm very loved. It's true. But she had just got her braids. I was like, Miss Annie. And she had just met me like days before. So she did not remember me, bitch. And so I'm just like, Miss Annie, you looking good. She was like, the way this lady was like, how do you know my name, beloved? Like, I know I bothered her. I'm fucking crying. Not Ocean Mines from Finding Nemo. Okay, wow. Wow. Okay. All right then. Well, I hope y'all find something that y'all want to watch. I hope y'all find something that y'all want to watch. Truly. I truly hope y'all find something cool for y'all to enjoy. Truly. Really do. But yeah, I hope all is well. Yikes. Anyways, getting back into my story about my cute little life. But yeah, Miss Annie. Miss Annie stressed me out today, bitch, because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm all attached to the motherfucking patient. Damn, this job about to fuck me up, bitch. Because I'm over here like, Miss Gina. Miss Gina. Miss Gina. You know what? Jesse, I don't know you like that. That's all I got. That's all I got. I do not know you like that. To be saying, hey. No shade. No shade to Jesse. No shade. One time we were sleeping over at your grandma's. Wayne, I'm so sorry to hear that. Genuinely. I'm genuinely so sorry to hear that. Like, that is sad as fuck. Fuck. But you're fuck your cousin for life, though, low key. Like, fuck your cousin for life, because not your cousin told you to go back to sleep. Like, he's sick for that. I would side eye that cousin for life, personally. But I'm gonna get back on topic. With that being said, wow, y'all really want to talk about Diddy so bad. between me and you, I do not care about Diddy at all. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. Like him getting arrested, tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg. Real talk. So it's just like I have nothing to comment on. Nothing to comment on. Oh, you know what? I do got one thing to comment on. 100, 100 bottles of baby oil. Mama, when I heard that, when I heard that, when I heard, it's not that I don't care about Diddy. It's more like sweets. Like what are we talking about? He got arrested. That's not enough. That's not enough. But with that being said, 100 bottles of baby oil. It's the way that you be really thinking rich people got money and like they be buying nut butters. I be really convinced like it's motherfuckers that be billionaires still be eating McDoubles and shit, just like me. I'm sorry, bitch. I know they are, but I'm just like, girl, baby oil, bitch. I haven't had baby oil near me in a decade. I can't like he. That's how you know he's old. That's an old person. Cause that should make me itch. Like that's liquid plastic, bitch. Like I'm so sorry. 1,000 K. Thank you. Also, K, your picture. I'm not sure if it's you, but come through. Um, not 1,000. Not y'all correcting me. Wow. Meryl Streep, I love you so much. And right, I'm sitting here like, you don't be getting no nut butters, Diddy. But that's not what we need to be talking about on today, bitch. Let's just move on from that. You feel me? Again, I have really nothing to offer the Diddy conversation, so that's why I'm not even bothering. Cause it's just like, what are we talking about? Like, babe, nothing's happened yet. Like, I don't even want to make jokes. Like, it's not like that's why I was just like 1,000 baht. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, bizarre. Yeah, no, I heard. I sorry, excuse me. I thought I heard 100. My bad, bitch. Y'all know I'm not a math girl. Not you can never look at turn up. I'm trying so hard, bitch. I'm so sorry, but y'all are funny as fuck. Like, no, cause I see it in my mind. Like I see the baby oils. I hate that for me. I hate that for me, bitch. I'm fucking. You know what? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you if you scared. If you scared, I'm gonna help you. Not portals, bitch. Honestly, the thing that scares me about the baby oil is like we know he's a pedo, and like I just there's a part of me that's like ooh again again y'all. Not orange is the new black. I'm fucking crying. This motherfucker really hit me with. You know what? I fuck with Suzanne. Anyways, he is actually a super villain. Like, what is going on? I mean, again, I just feel like there's so many victims. I feel like, it feels like between me and you, it feels like in the Diddy combo, it feels like we should even be talking about him. I feel like we should just be showing the victims in their happiest times. Like, it's giving that. Like, I just feel like anything, I just feel like let the litigations litigate. In the meantime, let's. You know, like I just seen a picture of motherfucking Kim Porter with the twins, and that shit fucked me up because it's like, damn, it's the way he used her. It just took all them babies. Like, I'm sick, so sick. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna change the topic because again, I genuinely did not come here to talk about Diddy at all, babe. I promise you. Because again, there's nothing to talk about. Are you a state prosecutor? Are you a motherfucking fucking felonious prosecutor? Bitch, we're not. And again, we're the public, and the fact. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I already don't like how it's going because why are we as the public hearing about motherfucking thousands of bottles of fucking baby oil? Like I just feel like it's a distraction. And that's why it's like we over here had a little kiki. It's so funny. No, it's not. Like there's nothing funny. There's nothing to talk about. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing to talk about. I feel like as a culture, we gotta get real comfortable acknowledging that there's nothing to say about this problem right now. There's nothing to say about what's going on right now. That things have been said so much that finally things are moving along. Let's just focus on what's moving along. Let's not focus on anything else. Because my thing is this. That's why I loads of keys feel like that's why we're in the Kamala situation, bitch. Because we got caught up in the whole I'm with her. We got caught up in the whole motherfucking genderizing of the whole thing. Cause like, babe, that was not necessary. Notice when motherfucking and I'll look like the baddest Pokemon. Cause that's at the end of the day, bitch. At the end of the day, I look super fucking cute. Like, bitch, honestly, I'm staying in my lane. Pussy real clean. Deodoranted my thighs, bitch. So no chub rub boil shall prosper on a bitch. Like, at the end of the day, like, just leave me alone, ho. At the end of the day, just leave me the fuck alone. You could never understand what's going on. You can never understand what's going on. But I love it though. I love all the attention. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all are getting my views up. Thank y'all for getting my views up. I appreciate it. Thank you. And another one, thank you. Like, we appreciate you. Yes. Cause like honestly, at one point I got mad at my haters, but I was like, actually, y'all talking about me for free? What the fuck? People pay for ads. People pay for ads. I be forgetting that. I be forgetting that all the time, bitch. So you know what? Keep on chatting about me, bitch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You did phase me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not Nikki, bitch. But still, you know what I mean? I'm still thankful. Anyways, like I said, oh my goodness, wow. Y'all are so boring. My goodness. Bunny babes, I hope you're doing well. Vanilla plays, hello, what up? I hope everyone's doing well. I'm not trying to be a whack and not do shout outs, but I'm not trying to be like a person that's like, I'm doing shout outs. You know what I mean? I'm not a shout out girl. I just be fucking rambling. My gender is bitch, I play a girl on TV too. Anyways, listen, so homegirl made me these earrings because I want to get back to joy. I'm tired of talking about Diddy. I really am so tired. Celestine, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so the woman at my job made me these earrings, bitch. Oh my god, do you see? And you can't even see them like that because I'm not in the light. But bitch, wait, when I'm not gonna debut them here, I'm gonna wait till I'm like really cute, bitch, all the way. But bitch, I made her some moon honey, bitch, and I put a big ass mushroom in it, bitch. Like wait, like cause I'm turning it upside down. I keep on trying to, keep on trying to shake it, keep on trying to shake it, cause I mixed it, but. I just feel like there's something going on. I feel like the thing is I meant to add the manuka honey and I forgot. And so I feel like I gotta jar it all the way over again. Cause I feel like this honey not heavy enough to hold it the way it needs to be held. And that's the thing about honey. I feel like honey getting bad these days. Y'all notice that? I think the bees are pissed. I feel like the honey not honeying. Cause I've been dealing with honey for a few years and the shit looking like sugar water and shit. It's not looking like honey. I'm not trusting it as much, which sucks. But anyways, thank you so much, Vanilla. You're sweet. Thank you. But yeah, there's honey and mushrooms in here. There's a giant one. That's why I was trying to hold it upside down because that big one gonna float. Ooh, there you go. I think that big one gonna float to the fucking top, bitch. You see that one? And that one is the sacral chakra one. Because, babe, like I told you, like, the girlie that made my earrings, like, she's not in the hospital for no good fucking reason, bitch. And she's there for the long stay, bitch. And I don't think she do no drugs, for real. Like, at least, I didn't really talk to her yet. But my plan is, tomorrow's my day off, so I was gonna bring her some fruit, because we caught each other in the hallway, and I was like, "What do you like to eat? Like, what is your favorite stuff?" And she was like, "I love all fruit." Like, she's just a sweetie. Honestly, I'm gonna ask her if she want to be on camera, cause honestly, I told her like, I was like, I think somebody will buy this stuff. Like, I was like, these earrings are gorgeous. Like, I could see somebody supporting your business. Like, if you want to do something, but I didn't want to be too much on her. I don't want to be bothering her. Okay. Well, Vanilla, that's not the vibes over here. We're just chatting. Um, okay, well, okay, okay. All right, you know what? Thank you, Rasta. There's a lot of things going on in the chat, my goodness. My lord. Alterell, you're so sweet, right? Honestly, bitch, and it's the circles that be moving and shit, bitch. It's like dangly and dangly. Like, bitch, I don't know why I was in the shadows just now, bitch. Like, it's the way I've been in the shadows this whole time. For no fucking reason. But no, I wanted to put on clothes because my ass is fucking butt naked for no fucking reason. YouTube was like, you're not getting anybody for this hoe, bitch. We see the top of your titty hoe. We see the titty beginnings. So demonetized. But I'm also like, I don't know what I want to fucking wear, bitch. I don't want to wear anything, bitch. Ugh. That agender life, bitch, where I'm like, I actually don't want to put on anything because I don't want anyone to try to perceive me, bitch. Like, it's the way I'm about to wrap myself in a fucking blanket. Swear. Because it's like, bitch, for what? For what? And yes, bitch, just a girl that puts her clothes in a pile on the floor and, like, looks around and sees what she want to wear. Yeah. Sometimes I hang stuff up, but just a girl. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm going to wear my little slutty No, bitch, I'm muumuless. I'm muumuless right now. I'm in between muumuus, bitch. I was trying to be sexy for summer. I was trying to like not muumu till fucking winter, and now I'm cold. But you know I'm cold in the motherfucking summer, so it's frustrating. But it's okay. It's all right. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it. We got it. I feel like I feel like for my lounge at this moment that's clean. I feel like I have two modes. I have Roseanne Barr and whatever this is giving at this point, because this shit is about to fall apart. Alright. Whoever tells me not to eat, they hate me, and I want them away from me immediately. Anybody telling me not to eat food, op, Apiana, not gang, not real. Please stay back. Please stay back. I pray. Stay back. Let me stop, bitch, because honestly, it's a lot of power in the tongue, bitch. You want one of those Roseanne chicken shirts? I'm crying, bitch. Roseanne always look comfortable. Roseanne always, that's all I got. She always look comfortable, but I'm going to my job tomorrow to bring this lady some fruit and some motherfucking mushroom honey. Bitch, I gave some mushrooms to the other dude at the job, and bitch, just the way he gave me a hug, he was like, that shit broke me down. I was like, but it brought you back, right? He's like, of course, of course. He was like, he was like, I was out there. I was like, damn, I low-key want to talk to him for real, but I think he got a wife, and like, you can't talk to everybody. You cannot talk to everybody, but because it's the way he want to hug me every time he see me. And like, I don't mean to be mean, but I don't always want to hug him. But I'll hug him because he cool and he seemed nice or whatever. And I like to hug from time to time. You know, just because I got, yeah, bitch, of course I'm out of breath just talking. Absolutely, bitch. I'm a hefty bitch. And what about it? More air for you, ho. Damn. Enjoy. But you're welcome. How do I identify a fat bitch, a slut, a whore, trollop? Um, there's more, but as this man said, I can't really talk too much, bitch, because I'm a high calorie American, bitch. I'm, girl, yeah. I prefer to eat than speak. It's true. Baby, here's the thing about health. It's a kaleidoscope, okay? Because there's people right now, their eye health may seem poor, but it's rich in other places, right? Somebody right now, dick, shrivel, dick just dead, ball sack just dead. Everything else around it doing well. You're still okay. You're still okay. That dick, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just some yeah, I really don't know what to call it. I feel like it might be a flower of jewels and gems. I'm not sure. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm really grateful that she gave me these fucking earrings. And she was really trying to downplay herself. I was like, bitch, are you trying to start an Etsy or some shit? Because I know many Caucasians that would buy some fucking earrings off Etsy. Like, let me know, bitch. Because the way I would drop this in a group chat. And she was like, I don't know. And there's a part of me that feels like she's smart as fuck. I need to find out her chart. Because she started giving jewelry to the white bitches for free. And I'm like, girl, because somebody going to wear this shit and it's going to pop and you going to get money. She's smart. 333. Here's the thing. You know what's funny to me? People who like really don't like fat people literally be like, and get away from us. Like people that really don't like fat bitches, they'll never be in a live of mine. So while you're liking me, just keep it cute. Cause I do block. You will have to make a new account. Or you will have to watch my incognito, bitch. That's all I got. To a boundary. You feel me? So just leave me alone if you have nothing kind to say. Because I promise you, I'll never talk to you. I will never talk to you. I will never come to you and bother you. So leave me alone. No, I am one of the baddest bitches. It's very true. And I appreciate that. The Soul's Goose. I hope it's a good joke. I look like I was just giving head. Bitch, I wish. My man deserved his dick sucked too. That's one thing about it. Don't it feel good when you know, like, you excited? Don't you like? Don't you be kind of like, I can't wait to suck your bitch. I love living here. When you be like, you know what? I cannot wait to suck your dick. I'm actually excited. Sure am. Bitch, you know what you clocked? I was getting ready. I was gearing up. I'm a few hours away. Just wait. Damn, they said I looked like I was about to. Sure was. Sure was. But he had to get some sleep before work, bitch. I was like, I can't snatch your soul right now. You gotta get that paycheck. And then we gonna circle back. Sidebar, why he brought me some chips, bitch? Bitch, I miss the voodoos. Bitch, if you get the voodoo chips, you don't eat them from the top. These are very well-seasoned chips. Do not eat them from the top down, bitch. You have to turn the bag. Please don't play yourself. He really ate the shit from the bottom up. Or from the top up or whatever. And I was like, or the top down. I was like, there's no way that you wanted to eat these chips for real. Because those chips are supposed to be shaken. Like, that's how much flavor New Orleans got. You can't even eat they chips like a regular chip. Bitch, I'm telling you, I pray y'all go. I pray y'all go. To anybody who's thinking about going, I pray you go. I pray you enjoy yourself. I pray you pack light, bitch. Don't carry too much down there. Because I'm telling you right now, bitch, you going to get lost. You going to be walking. I'm telling you, it's so walkable. And it's so nice. I promise you. So, just pack light, bitch. Bring a little bag. For real. Don't go crazy trying to bring every fucking outfit. It's not even like that out there. That's the thing about New Orleans. It's very regular. Regular. Like, don't get me wrong. People get dressed. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, though, like, you don't gotta fucking stunt down there. It's just not like that. The vibe is very much like, what's inside of you, bitch? Like, not how much do you have. And low-key, the people down there that got a lot of money, they be so fucking boring. They be so fucking... It just be like, oh, we got money. We got money. And it's just like... You know? It's boring. So, I just want you to know. Like, it's not crazy. Yes, you will... Stephanie, thank you. You will get lost. You're gonna get lost as fuck. You're gonna meet cool people. They're gonna take you to the fucking... Don't let nobody take you to the east the first time. Don't let nobody take you to the fucking east the first time you go. Bitch, I don't care who driving. Fuck that. Don't do it. Stay your ass, fuck, in the green district, bitch. Stay your ass by motherfucking Annunciation and shit. Stay your ass, go by the Walmart if you need to get something from the Walmart. But don't let nobody take you to the fucking east. Like, please, God. Like, please don't be silly. If you don't know nobody in the east, if you haven't gone to the east in the day to that same location, do not go. I don't care what they say. If they say somebody got supper on the parkway with the po' boy spot, no. Don't go. I promise you. Don't go. Don't go. And it's no shade to the fucking east. It's no shade to the east. It's really no shade to the east. But it's like the east is really, like, it's rural. It's hood and country. It's dirt road. It's chicken. So, baby, it's chickens. It's literally like, babe, if they taking you over there, you staying over there. Like, you like, bro, like, you not going nowhere, bro. Like, there ain't no store run, ain't no blunt wrap. Like, no. Babe, it's fucking overalls and motherfucking, like, no. TBT, I'm crying. Not the East. I'm fucking crying. I gotta get out of here. Y'all bugging. Listen, and I'm not trying to say nothing bad about the people in the East. It's nothing about the people in the fucking East. I'm saying if you have never been there, don't just fucking go. That's all I'm saying. Because low-key, bitch, like, one thing that was lifted up to me, and I'm not trying to do too much, but I have to be honest with y'all, like, New Orleans was the first place anyone ever put a gun to my motherfucking... Okay? Not the first time. Or rather, not the only time. The first, okay? Of two in New Orleans. So I want you to know right now, the guns, they're not playing. They're not playing. I know you see my Mrs. Puff built ass. They put the toolie through the fucking lace. They put the toolie through the fucking through the grid pattern of the hair hat. Had a motherfucking had a nose on a braid, bitch, and was like, get on the ground, bitch. Bitch, the way I fell down, bitch, the way I fell on the ground and just closed my eyes, bitch. Bitch, honestly, bitch, me getting robbed was funny as hell. Cause bitch, I'm just walking down the street in the fucking east. Left the house of again. I left the house of a narcotics director, bitch. The director of narcotics of New Orleans, bitch. I left his home. So I'm not walking down the country road, mama. I'm walking down a motherfucking city drive, babe. City drive. It's residential. People got pools and trampolines and shit. It's kids out here. I'm walking. Cause low key, bitch, the bitch pissed me off. Like, cause again, bitch, I just feel like when a bitch is not really your friend, like you just pick up, and like I was at her house, and they was both ignoring me, like her and her bestie, and I was just like, why am I here? So I literally just started walking, like, bitch, wow, I'm bugging for that one, but I literally just started walking because I was like, why would I be in a bitch house that don't like me? Like it's very obvious when a bitch not even fucking with you. So I was like, I'ma just leave, and I had just bought a new wig too. I hope y'all know what that energy is like. If you don't, it's okay. It's alright. But I just bought a new wig, so I was really like, bitch, what? Not in this hair hat, you won't. And so I literally popped out her house, bitch, on some like, bitch. Do I still have eyebrows? I just checked. Because this one. I'm a witch. Don't fuck with me. Let me stop. But with that being said, in broad daylight, not in broad daylight. It was nighttime. And so I'm walking, blonde wig with the ombre, bitch. Some of y'all remember her. And I was literally just, and all of a sudden, bitch, I felt their presence before I felt them. Bitch, honestly, I feel like I saw a hair hat on the internet a long periodically time ago, and I've just been saying it, and I love it. Not Taylor Swift for president. Jordan, I almost trusted you. Anyways, thank you so much, Meryl. But with that being fucking said, so I'm literally walking out this bitch house and I felt motherfuckers behind me. I go to look back, bitch. It's crazy how I went to look back. This shit was in slow motion, how crazy it was. All of a sudden, like I'm walking down the street. All of a sudden, I feel motherfuckers taking my purse off off my shit. Like my purse going over my head, babe. Strap going over my head, babe. I'm turning around. In the time I'm turning around, strap going over my head, babe. I had my phone in my hand right to my right. Phone getting snatched out. Like, yo, phone getting snatched out the hand. Purse getting snatched. Toolie to the wig. Babe. And I'm gonna help you too, Angel. Take care. But yeah, but Toolie to the wig in like 1 minute. Like in 1 minute, they had my purse. They had my God, yo, the Republicans really paid the bots. My God. But they had my purse, they had my phone, and then they had me and then motherfucker was like, get on the ground. I literally just laid down. I literally just laid the fuck down. Here's my thing. Lala, in retrospect. But here's the thing that's crazy. I ran back to her house crying. Her dad, the narcotics director, all the police came, bitch. Like every police came. Every police. Fire truck, everything, bitch. And bitch, it's the way I was laying on the ground like this. Like, bitch, it's dark as fuck outside, bitch. They was wearing all black with the motherfucking shiesty mask. Back before it was a shiesty mask, it was like that. I'm robbing you, motherfucking hat. The robbing you hat. And so this motherfucker just, bitch. Cause motherfuckers, like, bitch, again, the way I busted in that house, bitch, you would have thought somebody really, you would have thought I really got shot. The bitch, again. Here's the thing. How many times has someone pulled a gun on you? I just feel like in that moment, you bought, like, Like, I just feel like out of all the moments in your life where you get to like really like go crazy and like really be like, you know what I mean? Like really be scared for real. I feel like a gun to your shit. I think that's the moment. So I bust in their house. I was like, in retrospect, in retrospect, it was a lot. But I was like, bitch, again, I had almost should died like 3 houses down. So yeah, I'm busting up in your house, and I know your door's unlocked because I just left. And I was mad because again, they was acting weird to me while I was in the house, and then I fucking go outside, I get robbed. Then we had to call the cops, and the bitch was just like bitch. Even the whole energy, even the whole energy around like me almost dying, they was kind of just like, and it was and I'm crying for real. Like again, also, bitch, I was paying rent. Bitch, I had a flight. I had a flight the next day. Can we talk about that? I had a flight the next day. They took my passport. I had no other identification. I left New Orleans with a fucking police report. I had no ID, bitch. I got on a plane to my ex who was waiting to reveal to me he had just cheated on me with the bitch whose house I just got fucking robbed in front of. Sweetie. 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 So again, I know some people might think like, oh, we don't fuck with New Orleans because of bitches that was being weird. But my thing is this. I just feel like New Orleans was not about that bitch. Like, I just want to put that out there right now. Like, if someone's weird towards you, like, if someone's, like, strange, like, if someone's, like, not giving, like, that's not the whole city. What the fuck? Like, I genuinely did feel like I had a great time out there, but I will say this. It's a lot of white people that moved out there and made it weird as fuck. And so there is, like, this energy of, like, what's these new motherfuckers gonna do? And if you're sensitive to people commenting on your behavior, you may not want to go there. That's all I'm gonna fucking say about that. Because New Orleans is very much the type of city that's like very like candid. Like they like motherfuckers don't believe in motherfucking snitching, right? So it's some shit that motherfuckers not gonna talk about, but not pay her for her pain. I'm fucking crying. But yeah, no, it's just 3,000 too much. It's just 3,000 too much. Whoa. Wow. You assisted you. Okay, yeah, no, Lala, I agree. I mean, Nola was never like. I feel like no. I feel like here's the thing. I feel like it depends on what kind of transplant you were. Like, if you was out there trying to like act like you was from New Orleans, like, yeah, that would be a problem. But I feel like for the most part, I don't know. I think it was probably all the white people, and then all the people that came out there for the cheap motherfucking housing. Like I feel like that's really what it came down to. I think more than like, cause I feel like I have to be candid. Like there's all types of transplants. I feel like I was just a poor bitch trying to motherfucking, like I feel like as I said when I first moved to New Orleans, it wasn't on some like, oh, I'm just gonna move to fucking New Orleans. Like it really wasn't that. It was like I need a fucking job, and there was a job opening in my fucking career field, which is hospitality, and I took it and I took the opportunity. I didn't think I was gonna get it. Cause my thing is this, if you gotta travel from out of state to get a job, it's like, why would they give it to you versus a bitch that already lived there? Like in my mind, it didn't make sense that they were hiring me, but I said, fuck it, I'ma still try to go. And at the time I was dating this person and I was realizing like, yo, I don't think I want this relationship anymore. I don't think I want to live in the same place no more. I don't think I want anything that I used to want anymore. And I was scared as fuck. And it was low key, like, really close to my Saturn. It wasn't close to my Saturn return. My Saturn return was in 2019. But still, I was just kind of like, you know what? I was like, I just don't think that this life is for me anymore. And that's when I left Boston and was like, I'm going to just go live in New Orleans. And then when I went to New Orleans, the first time, um, I was living with these girls. And it was cool or whatever. But I don't know. I don't want to speak on them too much because it's like I live with two white girls, but one of them was cooler than the other. I'll say that. One of them, she was like from Ukraine, and she was like low key, very like she was just very stingy. And I feel like I love roommate situations where like we being abundant with each other. Oh yeah, no, definitely look up your Saturn return. I want to say Saturn only comes around like every Shit, it's a weird it's a weird it's different for every person. I'm not gonna speak too much on it because bitch, I really am still learning about Saturn return. But I'm just like trying to hold that like that's usually a tower moment. It's like Saturn is utility worker, and so usually when Saturn comes home, it's kind of just like, what we doing now? What's next? You know, we've mastered this, like kind of feeling perhaps. But for me to get that in 2019, it's just funny because in 2020 I was just traveling, I was just driving, riding, going out. Like 2019 was like the end of something for me for real, and 2020 was the beginning of something for me for real, and it was wild. But I'm grateful I had it, you know. But yeah, with that being said though, I I wanted to I wanted to just like not live in Boston anymore with that man. Like I really feel like that was what motivated me to go to New Orleans in the first place. It seemed like a cool place. Plus, I was living with a man and I was just kind of like, I don't know, this is it. And I moved out there. It was cute, but like I said, I got fucking robbed. I got motherfucking robbed at gunpoint. So I just moved. Bitch, like literally, I got robbed at gunpoint and I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back. Like my plan was to go on a trip. I was going to visit Boston. I wasn't moving out the fucking city. I had a plane ticket to like go to Boston to visit. And then I was like, I guess I'm gonna stay because I just got robbed at gunpoint. Like, why would I go back? And then I find out that he done cheated on me with the girlie that I was just kicking it with out there. And I was like, oh, I can't even stay here. Oh, this ain't even safe. Oh shit, okay. So that was a curveball, I'm not gonna lie. And then from there, I literally just moved back to New Orleans. But I moved back to New Orleans on some other shit. And David, I do, and Susie was a fucking bad bitch. And Susie was one of the baddest. And honestly, she was the empathy in the motherfucking show. And she was the only one that was willing to tell Angelica, to stop being a weirdo and to leave people alone. She honestly, like, did a lot. We love her. We stand Susie. Shout out to Susie Carmichael, because she really, I loved her. Anyways, moving on. So as I was saying, like I moved back to fucking New Orleans, and the only reason why I moved back the second time was because on Craigslist, this person, and I'm not gonna do too much, because I feel like when I think about that situation in New Orleans, like like the ad was like anti-capitalist housing, like we don't wanna like die and spend all our lives like spending money and like paying rent, like the rent is under $200 a month and do. Like they just made it seem like a fairy tale, and like I didn't have the life experience to realize that this shit was wild. And I want to say in the beginning, like it seemed realistic, but at some fucking point, it just became clear that when you live in an anti-capitalist house, like people are saying that, it's different from practicing it. Like I can tell you like I'm an anti-capitalist, but like what am I actually doing to undermine capitalism? Like how do I practice that in my day-to-day? That's a different convo than someone just admitting that they don't fuck with capitalism. And it's actually a very far walk to be practicing anti-capitalist belief and be believing that capitalism is stealing from you and harming you and actually destroying the world. Like you can believe that capitalism is evil as fuck and still be working within it and still be on some it is what it is type shit. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be able to stop it, so why bother type shit. Like people can still be on some apathetic shit even though they know for a fact the shit is grim, you know, shit is grim. But they're like, I'm still in it. And again, it's not to condemn, it's just to acknowledge that like people can be saying shit, but it don't mean what you may want it to mean. Like people can acknowledge things, but they're not really saying that that's them. You know what I mean? And so I feel like the energy of the Craigslist ad was like, oh, we're trying to like live and not die out here. We're trying to, you know, spend not spend all our money on rent and survival. Like everybody in the house, you know, does something to make money. It's a way to survive out here without having like if someone really told you that like you could live in a house and if you couldn't make rent, like we would all figure it out together, like you would be like, why would I not live there? Like it just made sense. But it was a lot of personality clashes and ego. And like in retrospect, I really wish that I wouldn't have gone just because I feel like and I feel like, you know what, I already said I got a problem with Leos. It's not really like that deep. But I do feel like Leo people that I've dealt with in the past, I feel like they have such a like I'm a grand bitch. Like I'm her, and it's like that's awesome. But how do we all connect through that? You know what I mean? Like I just be like in the midst of you worshiping yourself, can we talk? You know, for real. No shade. No shade. And I mean no shade to my Leos, but it's like in the midst of you like really like sucking your own dick in front of us, can you just let us know like what you would like from community? Like, cause I just sometimes and I just feel like this person was so like I feel like when I think back to the Craigslist post, it's like this is idealistic as fuck. They were dreaming, which I appreciate, but I feel like on the ground, and I feel like I'm applying this to my own life because it's like you can have an idea for something, you can have an idea, a dream, but how are you practicing it? How are you executing it? And like that actually matters so much fucking more than your dream. And so with that being said, like this Leo person had a dream that we would all be able to live together on some anti-capitalist shit, but actually practicing the shit in reality. Cause I'm over here like my thought process was I make at least $200 from YouTube per month. I won't have to spend any money of that I make from doing labor. I'll be able to literally make YouTube videos, pay my rent, and just figure out the rest. And so in my mind, I'm like, that's the life for me. Rasta, I am in the middle of the earth. Very middle. I bet the middle of America. I'm at a giant Walmart right now. I'm in a waiting room. I'm going to the dentist soon. As a dentist slash Walmart slash Taco Bell slash Pizza Hut. I'm inside a multi-level conglomerate right now. I'm just in a holding room. Absolutely. I'm in the core. J-Lo, I'm in the cell. Let me stop, bitch. I never seen the cell, but I low-key want to watch it just because. And I'm so shady for that. But it's like, J-Lo, I just want to laugh. And I can't watch Selena. I'ma cry. Sasha, you're strong as hell. You're strong as fuck. You're the strongest soldier. Yo, how do you be typing that name everywhere? That's not possible. I don't trust it. Anyways, getting back to it. But this Leo person, they had a dream of living anti-capitalistically, but in practice, it wasn't real. Aw, damn, and they're racist. How tragic. How tragic. But low-key, bitch, that's such a compliment. Like, bitch, honestly, Queen Latifah, like, I blocked you, but not because of that. Not dying for weeks, bitch. I'm sorry to hear that. Low key, for anybody who has tooth extraction stuff, you can fuck around with the gauze and make it super wet and do a couple layers and still get your smoke on. But I promise you, bitch, the anxiety and stress of you trying to smoke while you got open motherfucking shit in your mouth, I promise you, it's not worth it. Just cook down some weed and make you some tea. I'm telling you, if you don't got the energy for that, just reach out to me, bitch. Just reach out. Because honestly, at this point, I just feel like I'm not saying I'm closing the shop, but I'm definitely recalibrating because I just want to be a personal shopper slash medicine bitch slash fairy. Like, that's all I see for me. Um, I'm sorry to hear that, truly, bitch. That sounds. Azex, I appreciate you, babe. I'm doing my best. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, no, I don't want to have a store no more because I feel like honestly, I want access to people that want access to me and want to treat me good and be in right relationship. And I just feel like I've had some people talk to me kind of crazy, and it's like I get it, I get it. Like I'm not always on point, like at all, bitch, like for real. But I just feel like, damn, babe, because I know when these motherfuckers be late as fuck and don't pick up the phone, I know you don't be talking to them like that. Just treat me like you treat the scary plug. Like, be respectful. Like, look, like, bitch, I'm not gonna put no hands on you, but damn, bitch. Oh my god. My god, bitch. Like, I be like, what? Again, this is not for me. This is not me trying to say that there are not valid criticisms of my timelines and my ability to do customer service care. I'm not gonna say that I've been the best at that at all, bitch. Like at this point, like I don't want to say I had a bad day at work, but I definitely had a day. And one of the things I realized is when you're understaffed, you're wasting everybody fucking time. you're not providing the care that you could be, and you're also running out your staff. You're actually telling your staff that they don't matter in ways. And I feel like I'm at a point where I like the job enough to tell them if they don't hire another person, I'm leaving. Because there's no way you're gonna run that front desk and have me running around. They literally had the nerve to try to shame me for sitting in the motherfucking wheelie chair that we get and wheeling all around and do all the shit. Bitch, listen, if you wanna put the printer near the fucking station, you can. But yeah, I'm gonna slide on down to the printer and I'm gonna slide on back to the key card mover. Don't be trying to tell me that I gotta fucking stand up and hand stuff to the guests. For what? They be in wheelchairs too. No shade. Like I just feel like at the end of the day, babe, I feel like wrong queen. Cause it's like, don't tell me I gotta stand at the front desk. The thing that kills me, it's like, why do I have to stand in the front desk? Like for what? I'm a Capricorn, not extra spicy today, fat mama. My goodness, the way y'all be talking. As ex, I appreciate you for hearing me. But yeah, no, it's really demonic. It's been very fucking demonic living this life. Just again, like, let me not say that. I'm being real fucking dramatic. But I just feel like it's very demonic, like, just knowing, like, that you gotta really ruffle some feathers sometimes at your job if you want to actually be about some shit. And I just feel like I like the job. I actually really like it. I think I'm great at it. It's one of those jobs where like you could get lost in it, and then I'd be like, damn, I got 30 minutes of overtime. That's crazy, and it don't even feel like they stole from me. Like some jobs, you be like every minute you there extra, you like melting down. You like I gotta smoke, like, you know what I mean? Bugging the fuck out. Like, I don't even be like that, mainly because I smoke in the middle of the fucking shift, bitch, and I be Gucci. But honestly, I'm just saying though, like, I feel like it's demonic as fuck to be the gag is the girlie that told me that I shouldn't be sitting in the chair when I'm helping the guests and that it's not looking as professional politics. I'm like, sweetie, you're disabled and you literally use a wheelchair. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but why the fuck would I walk around? Like they were like, "Oh, you have more reach if you stand." I'm like, "Sure." I don't know, babe. It just makes me think of this time that I was like drinking this water and I was holding it like really weirdly and I was being silly and my mom was like disgusted. Like she was like annoyed by it. And I was like, I'm not doing anything bad, but like me like drinking this cup out of the corner crack of my mouth is pissing you off. And I just feel like that's what's happening in this moment. Like they're like, why are you sitting in that chair being comfortable and fucking taking care of the guests and still do it's like how you gonna tell me I'm doing great at my job, but one of the notes is one about mobility and access and you literally use a mobile chair. Like it's like, sweetie, and the way that she be walking around, the way that I rolled on her foot, bitch, I know I feel like that's low key why she said it. Cause she was like, bitch, I'm not me walking around and you rolling on me and shit. Now, don't get me wrong. I am an 18 wheeler ass bitch. And if I roll on your foot, I'm so sorry. So sorry, bitch. I'm so sorry. And that's me saying sorry to your foot because dearly beloved, like it's gone. Like I'm so sorry. Like I kept looking at her foot like, I hope it's still there, bitch. What the fuck? Move. What the hell? Like she on me. And I'm like you must want to lose it, dog, because there's no way. Like I know you see me just power moving in this goddamn bitch. The way I'm making moves in this chair, bitch. Honestly, I'm about to just start like a fat bitch exercise routine where we just sit in the chair and just do different moves. I know someone's gonna be mad, but I don't give a fuck because I just feel like it's valid. Like I feel like low key a computer chair. I feel like only fat bitches will understand what I'm saying, but having access to a computer chair, I'm just saying, bitch. Not every job lets you sit. I used to be a barista at a Panera. They should at least let you sit and blend them little fucking drinks. It's not that deep. You literally are a DJ of drinks. You literally are sitting there playing the next drink for the bitch. Why do you have to stand? That is so crazy. Why do I have to stand to make a mango smoothie, bitch? You're sick. Why can't I sit? My God. Right. And that's the gag. We have a stool and a rolly chair in the front desk, meaning sitting is allowed. So why do I have to stand with the guests? That seems so unnatural. I ain't never checked in no hotel and they stood up. I mean, maybe I'm tripping. maybe I'm tripping. I just feel like there's something weird about that because it's like we're standing and we're stalled. There's no movement. I don't know. Whatever. I just feel like I'm not for this age because I feel like that shit is goofy. If you give me a exactly, and that's the thing. I feel like it's giving like as shit rolls downhill, and like I feel like also I want to say my big boss, she was working. She was doing two jobs. She was doing the housekeeping, so it's like bitch. I just feel like it's we literally are understaffed as fuck, and they're really trying to. And my boss is like, listen, we're training you in the middle of chaos. Do, 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 do. And I'm like, okay, so you're saying it's chaotic, but me sitting down is a problem? Girl, I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to suck my dick on that one. And then, like, Loki, she said she wanted to carpool in. She's like, oh, I could come pick you up. I'm like, oh, you could come pick me up. Okay. Cause I've been wanting to have a combo with her for a second because it's like, listen, like the gag that I'm like, you know what the thing that sucks on my job, the one thing that really sucks on my job, everybody hate that bitch. And I'd be like, I like her. Everybody about to start hating me too, bitch. I feel it. Like I feel them not liking me because I like the autistic bitch because I am the autistic bitch. And I'm sorry, I'm not laughing genuinely. I took mushrooms by accident. Like I was trying to mix this honey and then I forgot that I had took the mushrooms and I was drinking wine. Then I was like, I wonder if mushrooms and wine like each other. They do. But I'm sorry, bitch. I didn't know it was gonna be like this, truly. But I'm glad you're laughing, bitch. Genuinely, I'm glad it's a good time. But yeah, no, it's just the way that like I'm realizing, like, just and it's and I had this thought earlier when me and Dane were talking, and we are talking about like socialization and anti-blackness, and I was like, it's about this time that I'm noticing that a lot of anti-blackness and a lot of what blackness is to non-black people is policing behavior. It's literally the self-policing of behavior created by the projection that one should be suppressed. One should constantly be scaling back, doing less, showing up less, diminishing. Especially the darker tone they are, they should not be as abundant, as potent, as front centered. That there's just some that there it's a socialized behavior of being diminished. And with that being said, the ways in which people go out their way to be like, no, I'm not this, like you're saying this but I can't be this because look at me over here, and just the ways that like people will use certain black people's experiences as a see, look at this one, and just the ways that white supremacy continuously turns up the heat on everybody, but people will continuously look at these folks over here, deep dark skinned people who are the most marginalized. And then also, bitch, this is slightly unrelated, but not. But there was a video that came out recently about from a Disney exec. I don't know if anybody saw it. It was a TikTok video that went viral. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm trying to find it. I promise. I'm gonna try to like get my work done tomorrow so I could come here because if I don't, I'm not coming here, bitch. But I'm trying to get some work done tomorrow so I can come back and like be a full person because I've been fucking depressed and stressed and also poor as fuck and also worried about being too poor, worried about looking crazy, and I'm finally at a point where it's like, bitch, that tower card moment is real, and bitches are like, I just can't keep on doing what I'm doing, so I gotta do different shit. Um, no, Lala, I appreciate you for just being here. I appreciate you for encouraging me during this moment. Cause again, like I'm like what I'm trying to offer is that as someone who has unfortunately been socialized to believe or had been socialized to believe that I was a black person, and then was socialized in other ways to believe that I was a black person that should be doing more than just existing, that I should be uplifting this and that struggle, this and that opportunity that was missed, this or that. Like, and I'm not saying that I wasn't feeling like I should uplift those things, but it felt like that was what people did when they are black, right? And again, in retrospect, I know that this is gonna just sound some meta weird shit, and I'm trying to connect it all in real time, and I'm hoping I'm not being disrespectful, but I think about all of the very clearly mixed people who are like put in spotlights to be the person. And I just think about how me and so many other light skinned fat people that were like radicalized during like, you know, insert black person got killed for no motherfucking reason and uprising resulting. You know what I mean? Like just all the radicalization that was happening and lighter skinned people being taken very seriously during this time for unfortunately no reason. And I'm saying that in retrospect. I'm not saying that at the time I really thought I was doing nothing. I feel like at the time I really thought that I was like engaging in some sort of like real like neo fucking revolutionary. And I'm not trying to fucking give myself too little or too much. I'm just trying to offer that I felt like this is the natural order. Like we are radicalized through pain, through violence, and this is our lives now. We're just constantly talking about white supremacy as the system, as the diminisher, like constantly talking about it. And in retrospect, when I started hearing about the colonizer's imagination and how we live in it, I started thinking about how like just how we could really be in the right place for the colonizer to still thrive. Even though we may think this is a place where we can be decolonizing, we may actually be taking on the colonizer role in a different way. Okay. I don't, some people just be writing. Okay. I mean, here's my thing. I feel like there's so many people in between brother and sister, and I feel like unfortunately I don't know what keeping anybody looks like. I think that being a protector, being a provider, being a caretaker, being a lover, all of those things take a lot. They take a lot to fill up to get that. Like you don't just get to protect people. You don't just want to protect people when you do it. You have to have practice. And a lot of us don't have the practice of protection, and not because we don't want to be protectors. A lot of us probably do want to protect a lot of people, a lot of things, a lot of sacred rituals, practices, and communities. But I feel like the one thing that I've taken from this motherfucking Pisces eclipse is that we must start dreaming more because the reality is bleak, true. Why focus on it only? There's so much more bandwidth if we start dreaming. And I know some people will think it's escapist, but is there a way to talk about taking breaks without saying that we're escaping? Can we be intentional about slowing down? Can we be intentional about not being ready for the whole piece just yet? Okay, rising Leo sun. Okay. I'm fucking crying. Yeah, right. And again, I'm not trying to offer that I don't feel like Black lives don't matter. Like, that's not the energy. What I'm trying to offer is not only do all Black lives matter, it's also imperative for us to be candid as non Black people, as mixed people, as people who are not Black American people. I think it may be important to acknowledge that there is a layer of performance around pain here that does at some point become so uh and it's again, I feel like this combo very nuanced, and I'm really hoping people just hold what I'm saying with like as much grace as they can obviously muster. But I genuinely do think that like there's this layer of anti-blackness that is just it feels like white supremacy. Like I feel like earlier today I saw this white man. He gave me such a weird look, and I was like, man, because we keep talking about narcissism, right? Like whiteness not narcissistic, and it's scaring the shit out of me slightly because I was thinking about how, well, more than slightly, because I was just thinking about how like white people are literally for the first time in their motherfucking real life are getting the full unfiltered reality of living in white supremacy from actual marginalized people. I want y'all to just like hold this moment like as so sacred because consider this, while black folk know that black folk have always been talking shit about white people from the beginning of them being shitty. from the beginning of enslavement, colonization, even them going over to Africa and bothering people and being stanky. Like just the way that the indigenous in America was like, oh, what is that? The way the indigenous spoke very much about how stanky they thought white people was and how much they tried to help white people. And it's so tragic, truly, to think about how we see the movie Pocahontas, right? And the reactive abuse that they try to put on the native people. They try to be like, why were the natives scared? Bitch, are you kidding me? And the way that they try to couch fear in an interracial relationship. Bitch, it's a lot more at play with this Kamala shit. There's a lot more at play with this Kamala shit than we may be thinking, bitch. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but I'm just saying just the ways that like white supremacy be seeming like it's reasonable or like it's all for love. Like, you know what I mean? Like again, just the ways that people be talking and it's like, what are we really talking? Like, what's really being said versus what motherfuckers were we're just throwing out there to make you feel something. And so again, I'm not saying this to be profound or nothing. I'm just a high bitch drinking some wine and fucked around and then took some mushrooms trying to mix a damn honey. I just wanted to taste it because I put that limoncello shit in it. I don't know if she like lemon. But the way Pocahontas is really the way we are so zoomed in on motherfucking John Smith, old squarehead ass, old sharp ass motherfucker. Like we are really stuck. Like we are really, and I mean Pocahontas, they made her sharp as fuck too. Like low key, I don't know what was going on there. They made them the sharpest that they could. I don't know what was going on with that. There was, I don't know if they was doing some shape shit. I don't know what was going on, but they was really like, look at these pointy motherfuckers. Like look at these strong shape. Like, you know what I mean? The cartoon style, the animation. It was very like, there's just something there. I mean, Kamala. And you know what sucks? It's like I really like, bro, there's nothing worse to me than when we get into this weird space with the election where it's like that other person's a demon. You better vote for this other person. Like, bitch, please calm down. They both demons. They both demons. If you really want to talk about demonic behavior, I just feel like I feel like we're not talking about this. We're not talking about the same type of crimes and criminals. Obviously, I just feel like Colin is the light skin. Like I just feel like this is the Beyonce-fication. And I'm coining the tone. I'm coining the term right now. The tone, lol. But no, it's giving Beyonce. And I feel like people won't clock it, but it is what it is. Like, I just feel like she just black enough, bitch, to be in the center without people being disturbed. But people are disturbed. Let me not say that. People are disturbed, but the people that are disturbed are who? And again, with that being said, I've seen a clip of this deep dark skinned woman saying that Kamala not black, and it was just making me fucking weep because they're really trying to use black women's pain around being stolen from to really bolster this bitch. And it's so sick because it's like a deep dark skinned woman acknowledging that you're mixed is not the drag, bitch. That's not the moment. And again, we're getting into like the most dangerous identity politic territory, in my honest opinion, where not only is DEI actually dead, there's just this rising energy of like, black people can be racist too. And it's really giving like, and again, keep in mind, we're living in the colonizer's imagination, bitch. So the colonizer, he be thinking about colonizing, right? He be thinking about of stealing. He be thinking like plague virus vibes. You know what I mean? He parasitic. So I just want us to consider why the fuck that is what's happening. Look, also notice the white people. I'm proud to be white. I'm proud to be white. I was saying this earlier. My fear of white people in this moment is because when you tell someone your behavior is harming me and they decide I don't give a fuck, you're not only in danger, bitch, but you're actually about to die in some way. And like that is the fear that I'm having for white people right now because some of them are trying to kill us in other ways now. Do you see what I'm saying here? Like when you point out like, "Oh, you're gaslighting me, baby." They're going to do something else. Like, think about it. White people moving real different these days, aren't they? The racism way different. Listen, I'm gonna let all these white people go because I see them. I see them. I just want to say black people have been everywhere. Black people are found everywhere. There are black people everywhere, bitch. Just so you know. It's black people in Croatia, baby. It's black Croatians, baby. Black people are everywhere. Just so you know. Mainstream losers, tell me more. What do you mean? Not a marijuana cigarette. This is from my agita. See, Rasta, tell me more about you thinking what women should vote for. Tell me why you think that all women should vote for Kamala. Tell us more. But I'm just saying though, black people are just everywhere. So like, let's just, you know what I mean? Let's open our fucking eyes and look. Type in black Croatians. Type in black any country, bitch. They're there. Speaking the language, babe. For a while. They've been there. Like, it's the way that, like, the spotlight is really on black Americans, and it's so double-edged. Because people really think black people literally were only a part of chattel slavery. And again, this is not to disparage anyone whose ancestors were trafficked by white supremacists. I would never disrespect. What I'm trying to offer is that when people couch blackness and black American experience, there's a lot of black people who do not get to be seen. And when they are seen, it's for a foreign narrative that is oftentimes devoid of a lot of humanity. Like, people are seen as their country, not a person. Whereas in America, people are holding black Americans in a particular way. I'm not saying it's more humane. I would never say that. I'm just offering that there is a privilege to being a black American in a way that some black folks in America don't want to hold. And that's real. I feel like that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. I feel like when you're privileged in some ways and disprivileged in others, and you really feel the brunt of both, it's a different vibe. It's just a different motherfucking vibe. And so I'm not trying to play nobody. Like, I feel like I'm trying to hold space for the fact that, like, people will really see black people doing anything and make it a problem. And then there will be, for years, black people who don't do that thing. Like, it's the way that it's the way the colonizer is, like, trying to look at you as as if you are wrong, and then you spend your life correcting. And there's a poem where it's like the white man say, you don't know how to do this, so you spend your life proving that you can do this. The white man says that you can't do that, you spend your life. It's like, how are you supposed to spend your life in what, in the colonizer dream, bitch? And that's the motherfucking key, bitch. Like, you have to motherfucking make your own meaning in this shit, because the colonizer already has a desire for you to diminish, to become smaller, to actually become nothing, to actually become pressed into this shit, like, and disappear and never speak again and never live again, and never live in all the ways you could live. Because again, when you're poor, you know that there's other ways to live. You know that, like, you know that you could live, you know that you can still live. But like, when you have no money, when you're going through financial ruin, it hits a little different, because you're like, yeah, like, I can actually still survive through this. But the survival of that and the trauma from that. But again, like, when you're actually invested in the thriving, the thriving. And again, even getting to that point means needs have to be met. So some of y'all are like, how the fuck do I get there? Bitch, are motherfuckers checking on you? Come on now. Like, some of us be beating ourselves up. It's like, bitch, the support system is not support systeming. It's really not you. And again, our society, the colonizer really wants you to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, that's the problem. Like, I swear, I don't think the colonizer really offered us mirrors for anything else. Like, I really think it's just a big ass moment to perceive yourself in the worst way. Cause some mirrors, you just look crazy. Like, it's really wild. Like, you ever just look in a mirror and you're like, who did this? I don't know about you, bitch, but I've been in a couple mirrors that were just shaped crazy. I've been in one mirror, bitch, and it made me look skinny. It was the craziest mirror I ever looked in my whole life. It was the way it was, like, tilted. I always looked skinny in it, and it always fucked me up. Like, sometimes I would just stand there and just stare at myself, and that's how I know the colonizer already designed it for that. I know the colonizer wanted me to be like, see. Again, just like some mirrors stretch your body out and make you look big, it's mirrors that can make you look skinny as fuck, and it's very wild to like perceive yourself as smaller when you're fat because like I've been a fat bitch my whole life, bitch. I was even a fat baby, bitch. I was big as hell all the time. I feel like I was short and fat for a long time. That's the only thing. Like I remember in high school when I came in like the first day of high school, motherfuckers was like, "Damn, Tati, you got tall," and it was just kind of like a moment because motherfuckers was like, I think motherfuckers thought I was gonna be like Miss Puff all my life, and then when I actually got legs, like bitch, I'm like low key 6'2". Motherfuckers don't realize, but when I actually got tall, like when I actually became a stallion, that's when life changed. And I truly believe that like had I been a short fat bitch my whole life, I feel like I was like 5'6" for like 3 years. And then all of a sudden, and before then I was just a short fat bitch just gaining might and mass. You feel me? And I feel like I look very much like a meatball. Like when I look at pictures of myself when I was younger, I was like, whoa. Because bitch, when you're young, like you're little, like bitch, you think about like you ever just see like the young in nature, like you're a little, you just started. But I just feel like it's the way that like we're supposed to look at ourselves when we're little and like be like, oh, you're not like just all the ways you're supposed to like judge yourself based on other people, other kids your age. I hate that shit. Like, ugh, it sucked because I feel like I spent my whole childhood just looking at other people like, damn, I am a haggard ass bitch. Like, just being like, wow, like these are tiny ass kids. Like, I always felt like I was way too big to be in certain spots. I always felt kind of out of place. Like, I felt like, ugh, like the world is so not made for a big fat child. And it was frustrating. Bitch, come through meatballs. Meatballs unite. Nidra, or is it Nedra? I'm not sure. I want to say your name correctly. I appreciate you for saying that. With that being said, the haters' gaze is real. Alyssa, are you asking because you want to eat my pussy or are you trying to get a strap? Like, let me know. Because bitches be seeing me wear a backpack and think I got dick in there and I don't. So I just want to know what you're thinking. All right? Where's your mind coming from? Let me see. The person that told me to do cocaine, it was whack. It was whack. I never had a good cocaine experience. Like I feel like I get why people do it. Like it do make you feel like oh, like what's the keys, bitch? The thing about cocaine that they don't tell you is it low-key puts like a movie screen filter on shit, and that's what fucks you up. Like I feel like that's what people don't tell you about cocaine. I feel like people don't talk about cocaine for real. Cause like low-key cocaine had me really feeling like bitch, I was like a main character in a movie and like everybody loved me. Like it was really insane how when I like bitch, I remember the next day a motherfucker was driving me home and I had lost my own shoes in a bitch house. Do that make sense? I'm gonna run that back. I was in a man's car. I had left a bitch house. I had no shoes. And the bitch was my girlfriend mama. Have you ever lost your shoes in a bitch house the day after Christmas? I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Goth, I hope that your procedure goes well. Truly. Truly, and reach out to the hospital. The hospital usually has codes for discounts for hotels. For anybody out there who has to go to a hospital or any kind of care facility that's pretty big, they usually have a place where you can stay inside. Not all of them, but many do. And if you need some insurance, support, like you can get a copay on an outside hotel, like low key, bitch. Somebody like bitch, this is gonna sound messy as hell, but I'ma just say it. This girly like really called into my job, and like here's the thing, most of the people that call in are trying to like stay anywhere they can because they need to drive like a long distance to get their medical procedure. And so they're like, bitch, book me for the hell realm. You know what I mean? Book me for blood on the wall, dookie on the sheets. I don't care. Like, I need to get this fucking medical procedure. I need a place to lay afterwards. And so, with that being said, like if you are needing medical shelter, lodging, those things do exist, and there are social workers that are there to talk to you about your situation. And if you have certain insurances, you can actually get a copay that's cheap as fuck, high as the keys. Like you could get a motherfucking a copay In some instances, for as low as $3. Like I have seen some people get a $3 a night stay, but they did have a certain type of insurance. They did have a certain type of situation. So I just want to be candid with you. Ask all the questions you can, especially if you have a medical procedure that is going to take you out of town, take you out of maybe out of state. Like people come from out of the country to come to my job to get medical care. And so they need to sometimes stay for months. And so with that being said, I've noticed like, and this is something that I'm like, again, I feel like I love this job for the simple fact that I've been really trying to think about what kind of elder I want to be. And this is the one that tells you good advice about like your medical future. Like if you do need support medically, like there is support out there. And I really hope that you try to reach out and get it. Because from what I've noticed, I've seen a lot of people that, again, they did not have a lot. But when they were able to get in touch with us, when we were able to like check into what we could offer them, there were a lot of things that were done. And honestly, bitch, like my job be having me crying every day, bitch. Cause I see the most beautiful shit at my job. Like the hospital is such a beautiful place. Like I literally, I'm about to fuck around and become a doctor, bitch. Like I low key want to become a doctor, I think. Like, bitch, I'm probably not gonna become a doctor, bitch. It's so expensive. I feel like I'll probably be something else, but it's the way that I'm just like, bro, like, bitch, I want to share this with you so bad, but it's making me cry so hard. Because it was the cutest shit I ever seen. Like, I can't even speak. It was so cute. I seen this couple. They was both in wheelchairs. They was both in a wheelchair. And somebody was behind both of them, pushing them. But they were pushing both of the pieces in the middle. And they each had a hand on each other's wheelchair. And it was this two old couple just holding each other's wheel. Bitch, HIPAA law not gonna stop me from telling y'all about some old people fucking holding on in their wheelchairs. Calm down. Y'all good. Y'all good, y'all good, y'all good. I'm crying though. But with that being said, like, bitch, I literally could not. I literally cried. I was like, y'all are so fucking cute. Like, they were just an old couple just at the hospital trying to get their needs, man. Bitch, I'm a soft hearted bitch. Like, I really am soft. Like, I really am not like a hard bitch. Like, I have had to be because motherfuckers is wild. Like, we live in a patriarchal world where softness is seen as weak. So motherfuckers be preying on soft people. It just fucks me up. Like, how soft would we be if motherfuckers knew how to hold us? Like, I think about that all the time. Like, how much softer we would all be if we could trust. Shit fucks me up. I probably still have eyebrows after this. Okay. Oh. But yeah, no, I'm obsessed. I'm like dead ass obsessed with my job. It's so fucking cute. Like, even though my manager is low key annoying, I just feel like low key, bitch, they're not bothering me. Like, bitch, I was playing Maxwell at the job, bitch. I was playing Al Green at the job, bitch. Bitch, I be jamming out there. Cause like it's like, bitch, not y'all gonna stop me from being in my rolly chair. Like, it's fine. Low key it's not. I'm not gonna stop that. But y'all not bugging on me. Cause like Laura tried to be like, oh, I'll be trying not to say hoes names. But my boss, the little boss, or not the little boss, but my boss, like not the boss, but the boss was like, oh, the boss be mad about people wearing earbuds. And it's like, bitch, I don't even have earbuds, but I will be listening to music at this motherfucking desk. I know that. Cause y'all not about to play Jurassic Park all motherfucking week. I swear, bitch, some movies just get stuck on the TV, I swear to God. Like motherfuckers watched The Water Boy like 16 times in one day and I wanted to beat all their asses. Like it really actually blew me. Like The Water Boy funny, bitch, but the second time I already laughed. And then after I come back from lunch, it's on again. Who watching it? And low key, bitch, the cool thing about the hotel is people just stop by. I am a bitch. I am a bitch. It's okay. Um, Victor, I hear you. Not yo, auntie. Scooter, you're silly as hell. Bitch, I listen, and I will cry, because honestly, like, there's nothing wrong with tears, bitch. Like, crying is cool as fuck. It's cool as hell to cry. How is High Times gonna tell me to stay off the weed? Like, Victor, I feel you. Listen, I feel like instead of telling people not to cry, ask them how you can help. Ask them if they need a moment. Ask them if they need support. Maybe don't tell anyone who's crying not to cry. Maybe that's not the answer. Again, I'm saying maybe because I would like you to hear the question mark in my voice. I'm trying to stay curious with you. Maybe, right? Like maybe you don't know what you mean. Like maybe you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you don't. Like maybe if I don't come at you like you know what you're doing, maybe you'll realize that it's hurting people. Maybe you'll be curious about why. I don't know, but that's really what I got for you, babe. Like just stay curious, cause not everybody doing shit because they know what the fuck they're doing. In fact, a lot of us don't know what the fuck we're doing, me included. But with that being said, I'm gonna smoke one more fucking L, bitch, cause bitch, the way I was fucking crying, bitch. Woo! It was good though. It was really good. Like I really appreciate being able to cry and being able to let that shit out, cause I met some people recently that be fighting their tears. They be mad as fuck that they about to cry, and I'm like, bro, not me no more. Fuck that. Hell no, bitch. One thing about a tear, I'm one thing about a tear, I'm let that bitch fall for real. Cause you fuck around and cry, bitch, and feel good as fuck afterwards. Like I feel like, bitch, that's my Jupiter in Cancer, bitch. I swear. Let me find some water. Let me spill some tears, bitch. It really just reminds me, like, whoa, like it should be really like, whoa, hold up, shit, shit is deep. Shit is deeper than you thought. How did nut? Wow, you know what? I'm gonna answer this question because I believe in talking about hoe shit randomly. I also love talking about nasty slutty shit when I'm like stuffy nose from crying. It's just there's something so hot about it, right? Anyways, fucking how did nut feel the first time? Honestly, I was scared. If I'm being so fucking for real, I'm not a beer person. I'll drink mead and I'll drink a cider, but please leave the beer alone. Just keep it for yourself. But yeah, I was scared the first time someone nutted on my face. I actually was shook. Honestly, to this day, I'm still scared. I feel like even though I'm still like in it, cause it's if I like the penis, I like the nut that comes out of it. Like I'm gonna be like I'm gonna really give like you know what I mean. I'm gonna give the full package. However, I still be like, you know what I mean. You know how you be like you be. Again, bitch, I'm not scared of dick, but the nut really just be popping out. Never fight tears. It causes wrinkles. Really? Honestly, bitch, I noticed like a fine line on my face the other day, and I was like really like, LOL. And again, like the ways that we keep on seeing like all these like facelift photos and videos, and I'm just like, bro, I hate the idea of like being like perceived and then, I don't know. There's just something about expecting women to age gracefully, expecting a woman to like age a certain way, and the way that other women are like, fuck that. Like if I can do something about how I'm about to age, I'm about to do something. And then the way that people shame these women for like acknowledging that the world is going to throw them away, the less they're desirable looking, the less value. Like there are a lot of women that are like playing chess, and the world is still like, it's not enough. It's sick. Like honestly, it's the way women be like, you know what? I'm gonna do this because it makes sense for my financial future, and the earth is just like, you're a dumb bitch, and it's like, whoa. It's like anything the bitch do. Like, that's where I'm at. Like that's really where I'm at. It's like, oh, okay. If bitches is always dumb, again, I feel like people don't really want to think about it, like what it means when we have no empathy. I don't think we want to really think about what it really means and how it's gonna show up. Like we, oh my god, I don't know. I feel like that's the other thing too. When I was saying I was getting scared about white supremacy, what I was trying to acknowledge is like when you start telling like narcissistic people or just people that are like invested in staying the same despite harming people, you can low key like, and not even I don't want to put it on the person who's like acknowledging the shit. I just want to say that you could become you could become the like you could like how do I say this? How do I motherfucking say this shit? Like, I literally got lost, bitch. I literally just got lost. I got a text message and I was shook. I was like, hold up. Also, Eric, thank you so much. The woman that made my bracelet yesterday actually brought me these earrings today. And this bitch got me going to my job on my fucking day off, bitch. Like, Miss Gina, like, that's low-key my family. Like, low-key, bitch, if I could have a mom, well, maybe not, let me not do that because I don't know her like that. And low-key, bitch, she did do something that was a little bit off to me, but I don't want to say it to y'all because I don't want to impact her negatively in any way. And I could be wrong about my perception, but she did. It was. I don't know. And it's like, I want to bring it up because it's like, I feel like I bring up every fucking thing, don't I? But this shit kind of had me like, man versus Hulk. I can tell that you even being in my presence is giving you something. So I'm going to deny you. You see how you just take back your shit real quick? Because people be really talking to me crazy. And it's like, you can just leave. The fuck? They be really wanting you to talk. Anyways, but what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh yeah, so Miss Gina, she had written me a note with these earrings, or not with the earrings, with this pin that she gave me. She done gave me 3 things. It was very nice. But she done gave me a ring, excuse me, a pin, earrings, and a bracelet. And I'm really grateful for them. I can't believe she gave me anything like, whoa. But on the card, she wrote this really nice note to me. But and it's again, I'm gonna bring it up. I have to bring it up. That's why I'm bringing her fruit. Well, that's not why. I was gonna bring her fruit regardless, but I wanted to let her know. Like, I just wanted to like check in. I don't want to let her know anything. I want to just check in with her, because on the card, she was like repurposing another card that had said "All Black Lives Matter" on it, and she blacked out black and was writing this like really thoughtful note to me. And like when she had blocked out black, it said all lives matter. And she's a very brown woman. As I said, she's definitely mixed, but she's very brown skinned. And I'm just kind of like, beloved, what do you mean? Not Winifred. I'm crying. It's Hunnifred, sir. But with that being said, like I genuinely, I'm wondering if it's like, are you trying to pander? Like it's like, it's a lot of white people at my job. Like, are you trying to? And again, it's been a minute since I've dealt with a brown person talking about all lives matter. I'm really trying to come at her like, cause baby, she not there for nothing good. I'm not trying to tell her business and get caught up and go to jail. You know what I mean? But she not there for nothing good. You know what I mean? She in there for the long time. You know what I mean? When you go to the hospital for the long time, you know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all got some elders in the hospital for the long time. You know what I mean? And so I'm not trying to cause her no grief, but I do want to ask her, like, why did you block out black? Because she is an elder, and I'm going to be one too. Actually, I already am one. She's my elder, and so I have to stay curious with her, because maybe she'll actually tell me. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I really like Miss Gina. I think that she's a sweet lady. But at the same time, she could be anti-black as fuck. And like she do be giving a lot of these gifts to the white people. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I also feel like my job literally needs to hire 2 more people. And I don't know how they're not. Like I literally want to ask a question. I actually want to have a budget meeting and be like, y'all hired 3 people when y'all hired us, meaning that there's money in the budget for another person or a raise for everybody. See, I don't know math, bitch, but I know what an extra body mean. Like, bitch, you don't need to know all the numbers to know what the fuck a situation is giving. It's giving y'all have money for 3 people, right? So everybody should be able to get that salary. Drop the fuck up. Give us all a raise, bitch. Here's the thing, she's mixed. So she could really not see herself as a black person, and that is valid. But also she could also see herself as different from black people. But I also think that sometimes people be saying all lives matter. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like when the card already said all Black lives matter, so what's the point of blocking out black? Like I just it's the blocking it out for me. And I just want to ask her what the function of that is. Because my thought process is this: when you say all Black lives matter, you're not saying nobody else matters. You're not saying nobody else doesn't matter. And I feel like that's the moment. I think that's really the moment to really sit with that. That Black folks having any acknowledgement from the top to the bottom, because it's important to acknowledge that, because a lot of times there will be fighting projected upon Black women, Black men, when really Black women are the most marginalized. Black femmes, Black trans women, Black agender, Black non-men, bitch. Black, if you not a man, the most marginalized amongst us. You feel me? And so within that space, it's like when you say Black men matter, Black women matter, like when you say Black women matter, when we talk about Black women, when we center Black women, like we're centering the most marginalized. And so with that being said, when we're saying all Black lives matter, we are saying something very broad. However, it's broad in a way that acknowledges that there's no difference between a Black woman, a Black man, a Black queer person, a Black trans person, and yet there is. And so perhaps maybe for her, and I don't believe this is the case, but perhaps maybe for her, I'll just say this, it's the message is not enough. But again, I personally believe all Black lives matter. I think it's the most succinct, but I'm a random mixed person. So you don't have to hear anything that I say. The person calling me obese and shit, and just being weird, I am obese. Like I don't understand the point of telling me I'm obese. Like why y'all be here? I'm just saying. Like I just wonder. Like y'all really appraising me, like imagine. Like imagine perceiving me and taking a moment to comment, even though your perception is obviously limited, and so is mine. I don't speak on y'all. I just be enjoying what I got, right? I enjoy what I get from y'all. So if you can't enjoy what you're getting from me, that's okay. I accept your no. I only want enthusiastic yes around me. You feel me? Like, cause there's nothing like enthusiastic yes. True. Like that's where consent lives, bitch. Consent lives in enthusiastic yes. If you don't get a oh yes. If you don't get a that one, yes, immediately. If you don't get that, it's no. I promise you. Just get away. Trust the enthusiastic yes. Man, I could like yo, I live. I live. I live. Hope you're doing well, Wani. Um oh, not Wani tell me not to smoke. Damn, I was just trying to be nice to a man. Look at that. In real time. In real time I was trying to be nice to a man, bitch. Every time. I'm gonna learn one day, I promise you. I'm gonna learn one day. But low key, bitch, I did meet a man today. I don't think it's nothing romantic. Um, I'm I'm pretty sure he's gay. He could be bisexual. Let me not put that on him. He could be with a lot of shit. I don't know. But the way we was cackling, it was giving gay friends. It was giving like gay best friend. But his name is Darren, and he works in a fucking food court, bitch. The way he gave me free croutons, like, girl, I don't know. I think he liked me or something. But he was like, "You from around here?" I was like, "Nah." I was like, "I'm from Connecticut." He like, "Bitch, I'm from New York." I was like, "Ah!" It's just a vibe. Like when you from the East Coast, bitch. Like when you from that part, bitch. Like when you from over there, bitch. And again, I feel like being from the East Coast is just LOL. Like real talk, it's LOL. Cause it's like, bitch, I could tell you 1,000 stories about living in fucking Connecticut, and you'd be like, It's just not realistic. It's just not a real place. Low key, bitch, I feel like what they don't tell you about America is like you either live in the city or you live in the motherfucking country. There ain't no towns no more. You either live on a dirt road or you live in an industrial fucking complex. Like you do not live nowhere in the middle, bitch. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like it's one or the other. I feel like you either live where there's trees, bitch, or you live where it's dirt and motherfucking gravel. Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato. It be that. Or rural. That's it. That's it. Nothing. Literally nothing. Connecticut is boring. Connecticut is just beaches. Like everybody in Connecticut know how to swim. That's all I know. They put you in a swim class because your mom and dad are taking you to the beach. You're going to the beach every year. Like there's no year you didn't go to the beach. It's not realistic. Like your family got it. Like you really got to be doing bad that you don't go to the water. Like it's just very much a thing. So I feel like it's like with Florida. Like people in Florida, I'm pretty sure go to the beach a lot. California, like it's like if you live in the coast, bitch, you be by the water, eat a lot of motherfucking clam chowder, bitch. So much clam chowder, bitch. I love clam chowder. Damn, I hope this place ain't one of those places that be making the motherfucking Manhattan one, because I don't like that shit. I don't know what it is about that Manhattan one. It's not Gilmore Girls. I mean, if you go to Cho, yes. If you're going to one of those like girls' schools, like if you literally are in that area, because I personally feel like Connecticut is low key like Texas, but people don't want to talk about it. Like there's parts of it that are cute as fuck. And again, there's parts of Texas that's cute as fuck. Like, let's be real. I've been in Texas before. Very cute spots. Also, sidebar, does anybody care about talking about those motherfucking podcasters who's getting exposed right now? Because Lois the Keys, bitch, it's just the conversation is getting fascinating. Did I get dude's number? No. I just told him about the deal because like there's I think I was trying to tell y'all earlier, there was somebody that called in trying to get a hotel and it was funny because like I feel like she was trying to figure out like do I gotta be sick to get a hotel? And it's like, no, but like, I'm sorry, bitch. It was just killing me because she was trying to figure out if she could like book this party room. And like, hear me out. Hear me out. It's not like for the most part, I'm booking mostly like regular hotels. This bitch called for like the King's Palace, bitch. Like she called for like the nicest spot, and it was funny because I was just like, but then there was a party that's like, I don't know her business. For all I know, she had a surgery a month ago, and she finally healed, and this is like her. You know what I mean? Like maybe this is her trying to like enjoy herself post op or some shit. Who fucking knows? I'm not trying to judge her, but it was funny because she was just like, she's like, I just need a room to recover. I was like, bitch, okay, a $300 room. I feel you though. I'm not trying to play her. It's like I want you to live. I want you to live. Like bitch, I'm plotting for myself. Will I ever spend $175 on a hotel room? I just feel like it would have to be a certain type of hotel room. Like you have to have a jacuzzi. They would have to have a charcuterie bar already set up. It would have to be an event. It would have to be like a whole thing. Like it would have to be like a continental breakfast with meat in the morning. It would have to be like I was going to Hawaii. Like it would have to be a destination. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I don't like to spend more than $100 a night, bitch, on a hotel. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I feel like $100 a night is good enough for me, but I know some people are bouge. What color's my underwear? Wow. Okay. Damn. Podcasters getting exposed. Their name is called Shits and Gigs. Robin, you got me dead. What up, Daria? I hope everyone's doing well this evening. But no, I didn't get his number because like he worked in the motherfucking food court and he was really not trying to give me his number. I feel like when people want to give you their information, they just do. So I was just telling him, I told him that there was a job available. Like I was very much like a networking thing, cause bitch, he worked at the salad bar. That's 65 cents per ounce. And he gave me free croutons. So I was like, girl, I'm gonna remember that because if I ever wanted to eat a big salad, I'm coming to you. I'm never that girl though. Like, I'm waiting for the Puerto Rican people to come back. Like, low key. Like, I found out that the Puerto Rican people came like the day before that I went. And I was mad as fuck. I was like, bitch, not they had the fucking rice with the olives in it. I wanted to fight. I mean, giving out your number to people is a risk, but I feel like he could have asked me for my snap. But like I said, it was giving like two gay bitches having a moment. Like, I just feel like the way, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like when gay people talk to each other, we just be doing different shit. Like, we just be on some, like, it's just the way, like, I can't call it. But like when I talk to the straights, you never know what the straights are gonna be on. Like, but I feel like you can't really jokey joke with the straights. Like, and I know some straight people gonna be feeling away, but I'm being so fucking for real. Like, it's the way us gay people will really just be like, "What up, gay bitch?" Like, and not "What up, gay bitch," but I just mean like like we just, you know what I mean? And it's just very much. But again, like I'm saying, yeah, we were just in the moment, and like the way that they slid me them fucking croutons, like bitch, again, a straight girlie might not have did that. Then again, though, no, because I feel like this bitch is definitely gay. This is another gay bitch, because I stay going in there asking her questions and shit, trying to figure out how I could steal, and she stay helping me, and I was like, if I took a cup and put some water in it, you gonna charge me for the cup? She's like, probably not. I was like, bet. I didn't take it this time, bitch, because I'm trying to see what else I could get. Listen, I'm not gonna just jump all up in it right away, bitch. I'm taking my time because I'm like, one day I'm gonna want a big salad. One day I'm gonna want a big cup. Not today. I didn't need it today, bitch. But I was like, one day I'm gonna need that. And bitch, tell me why, bitch. I was in such a good mood. The 7 to 3 shift is so bizarre because I swear to God, I spend the whole beginning of it scared that I'm gonna fuck up the beginning of the shift, and I spend the rest of it just happy as hell that I'm awake and enjoying the day. And it's sad because I'm about to be working the mother. Bitch, why the fuck they put me on 2:30 to 11? And then there was like just coming at 3. I'm like, girl, I was about to come in at 2, bitch. Like, I was about to come in at 2. Like, I'm really that girl, bitch. I really am trying to get the overtime. I'm not even playing games. Like, I really am trying to get all the money I can. Like, bitch, they had me stay like almost 40 minutes late the other day. And I was like, damn, like, y'all really be over it? But low key, they asked me, they were like, yo, they were like, if you work the night shift, can we ensure you'll work the morning? And I was like, they were like, will you ever be able to work a double? And I was like, and the reality is, yeah, bitch. Like, I will, because at the end of the day, there is a block of time, and like, there's not always a bed. There's really not always a bed. There's not. But you know what's funny? I know where there's a closet with a bed in it, and there's a part of me that feels like if I get in there a couple times a week, on my motherfucking break, I might be able to make a little nap nest. Like that's really what I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to make a little nap nest in one of the upstairs storage rooms because bitch, I feel like that's the key. That's the key to me figuring out my next homeless situation, next home, not yikes, my next housing situation. Universe, we gonna try to figure out this homelessness shit. Like, listen, I know it's sounding crazy, bitch. I know it's sounding crazy, but walk with me. I know a place. Ain't nobody worrying. Okay? Ain't no crying faces, bitch. You feel me? Take me to the river. Bitch, that song came on today and I was like, you know what? I know a place. And I was like, I do. Low key. I know this probably sounds crazy, but people be living in vans like me. People be living in fucking storage facilities. I haven't done that. I've thought about it, but there's a part of me that's like, I just feel like I would be the bitch that gotta take a crazy dookie, and then I would just have such a problem. I'll have such a problem being in a room with a dookie overnight. Like, and you can't just come and go. I don't think. I don't know how storage facilities work clearly, but can you come and go as you please? Isn't there like an hour? Isn't there a time where it's like you cannot be up over there? I just would hate to get caught, cause I just feel like there's a part of me that feels like when you get caught, I feel like they taking pictures, right? They documenting. I would not want to be in a storage facility with a dookie pot or nothing. I don't know, bitch. You ain't gotta understand, but that's just how I feel. Um, but yeah, no, I'm working on that. I'm working on that. I know you're probably like, bitch, go stay at a hotel. Bitch, no, I don't want to spend my fucking money to stay at a fucking hotel. I really don't. Like, that's really my energy. I just feel like I don't want to spend too much of my money. Like, even though I could probably get like a $60 room a night, like, I still feel like that's still too much. Like, I know it sounds like too much. It sounds like too much to me, bitch. I know that sounds like too much to somebody else. I know I cannot be the only bitch that says, like, that's too much. Because it's like, think about it. Some of y'all paying, like, what? Like, maybe $30, $40 a night? Maybe less, honestly. I just can't see it. See, I hear you saying why not apply for housing, but it's like, can I do that right now without housing? Like, can I? Like, how, can you just like go get it? I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, okay, living in storage is illegal. I mean, I wasn't gonna live in storage. I wasn't gonna live in storage, but yeah, no. I know. Here's the thing. I have court on the 20th, and it's a Zoom link, which is hilarious. I'm honestly like dead, cause like I'm lucky that like the state I live in is gonna give me like 60 days to move out of here. But it's like, bitch, imagine like going on your computer in your home and being like, hello, I'm here for the meeting about how you're kicking me out of my house. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just like, I'm such an awkward bitch. Like, I'm about to be like, hello, this is about you kicking me out of my home. Like, and I low key want to just like be in bed with like all my stuffed animals and shit and just be like, just to be dramatic, but I low key don't because low key, bitch, this shit public court and I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to get caught up being stupid. You do too much. You do too much. And I just feel like I don't want to be held in contempt of my house. I don't know how that could go. Like, do they just shut off the camera if you act too much of a fool? I can't lose this one. Like, low-key, I'm gonna lose it because I feel like my plan is just to be like, I did pay the white man whose name is on the lease, and my plan is just to be like, this man, he was not a good man. He wasn't solid. And obviously he's not solid because he abandoned me in his own apartment. I didn't realize that this is who he is. It was my mistake. So that's my plan. I'm playing it like that because I don't know who the judge is. And I know that there's a couple judges that's kind of weird. So my plan is to like be like take accountability for not vetting him well. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be like, I didn't use my discernment type shit, but I'm also gonna be like, but this man also did finesse the fuck out of me. I'm gonna be candid that like, yes, I did get played. Absolutely. But this man did play me. So, and we're gonna see. Wow. Some of the things. Now you have to look it up and not be lazy. Why am I lazy for asking if I can apply for housing? Does anybody here know that you can just apply for housing if you're poor? Is that still a thing that's happening in the world we're living in? People still get to apply for housing? If I'm ignorant, please tell me. But calling me lazy because I didn't realize that you can just go and apply, like I didn't know that was a thing anymore. I am. I am getting mail. I do have mail here. I definitely do have mail from here. Absolutely do. Have a police report from living here as well. So have proof of felonious assault while living here as well. Again, I'm not trying to play nobody. I'm just like, oh, I can apply for housing. Like, I know you can apply for food stamps, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to at this point. Wow. Again, I'm not trying to play nobody. Like, I just genuinely didn't think that was possible because I am like a able-bodied person that's working a job. Like, I thought like I wouldn't qualify. Like, I have a friend that told me they got kicked off of stamps as soon as they got their new job. And they said that the first like 3 weeks of them working, they didn't get no money because they got hired on a pay week. So when they finally got the paycheck, it wasn't shit, and they had no fucking food the whole time. So, word, word. I appreciate you for sharing that with me. I'm definitely gonna go look and see what's up. Listen, if I got a big dick, like if I sound like I got a big dick, I am fucking flattered. I'm flattered. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm giving big me energy. Honestly, like it's a high compliment for me. Real talk. Even though I am dickless, I kind of live for people thinking that I got a dick. Like I kind of low key live for it. Between me and you, at this point, just at this point, I know it's fucked up. Probably it's probably like wild, but like there's just a part of me that's like keep on thinking that nasty ass. Like, cause that's all I think. Like you, like why you thinking about my dick, babe? And why you bringing it up like this? Like it's just the way that y'all be sexualizing trans people because you're horny. Please go jack off and then come back when you're ready to talk to people. Like for real, because it's giving you're horny and you want us to be there with you, and we're not. We're just not, babe. It's okay though. Oh, here's my thing. Here's my thing. I was never on the lease, and the landlord doesn't necessarily. Well, the landlord wants me out now. They're officially evicting me now, but it's a situation where I don't know if Nat about to pop up on the Zoom link. Like, bitch, I'm actually kind of slightly worried that Nat gonna pop up and be like, because my thing is this: if Nat gonna try to make it seem like so I did something to kick them out of their house, like I just feel like Nat is a weirdo. Like Nat is a weirdo. So I really don't know how they're gonna play it, but I have records to show that I sent them money and that they had access to funds because of me, and they have proof that they were living here at some point. They have proof that they paid bills here at some point. There's also proof that they let the bills go delinquent. There's also proof that like I had to turn bills in my name. Once I put the fucking light bill in my name, I feel like that's what really no, cause like yeah, no. Yeah, no. I in retrospect, I feel like they were just trying to send me eviction notices just to get me to pay. And when I didn't pay, they were like, "Well," and it's just funny because it's like, "Oh, so this is a real eviction now." Damn, I'm about to get 2 more months. That's crazy. I really thought I had to be out by Halloween. Bitch, wait, am I gonna be able to be here for my birthday? Oh no, that's so sad. Hmm, tragic, tragic. But bitch, right before Thanksgiving, that's cute as fuck. Hell yeah, my turkey ass gonna move in somewhere cute. Not just be a squatter. I mean, I am right now, but it's precarious. I don't really like squatting. Like, I've squatted before. I squatted in New Orleans, and it was okay. But there's just something about like anything can happen that I just don't like. Like I don't like living like that. Like it's just not cute no more. Like it's really terrifying because again, like now that I work where I work, like I'm actually like it's fucked up, but I feel like a lot of us are stunted like mentally. Like and I don't mean that to be disparaging. I just mean like a lot of us aren't really like we're kind of like suspended mentally, and I don't mean that to be shitty. I just mean that to say that like there's times where like I can't even perceive of getting old. Like I can't even perceive of that right now. I really can't like think about like losing access to my body. Like I can't think about becoming more disabled. I just don't have it. And so all day I'm confronted with the reality that if you don't have nobody that really cares about you, like all the time, like all day, my whole job is noticing people that have support. Like that's my whole job is just being aware of how I can be supportive and how people need more support. Okay, listen, here's the thing. I want to be candid that when I first got my eviction notice, I called like literally. Actually, I don't want to do that, but there's a shelter very close to where I live, and I called them and told them what happened to me, and they asked me, "Can I call my mom?" They asked me, "Could they call my aunt?" Like I want y'all to know that like when everything was going left, like I was calling trying to get support. They never once were like, "Hey, you could call here. You could call Housing Urban Development." Like that never happened for me. So there's a tiny part of me that's like, the last time I called social service, like that, like I feel like that's the thing that sucks. Is like some people may think that I'm like not looking shit up. I just want y'all to know I have literally called places and they asked me could I call my mom or could I call my friends. So I just want to be candid that like some of us like have been calling these organizations, and this is an organization to get support after domestic violence. This wasn't just to get housing or EBT. I want to be super candid that like that kind of place that I was trying to go to would naturally process something like that for me, and it just was too full. And they literally asked me like, "Call? Can you call your mom?" I mean, I don't know if I'm making good money. Like, I literally just started this job. Like, I'm getting $16 an hour. I thought I was getting more, but the dude lied. Like, which sucks, cause I don't know why he would tell me that I was getting 35, but he don't work there. So, I think that the people that work where he works think that people in the hotel make better money than we do, and we really don't. We actually make less, and it's bizarre because it doesn't make sense why we're making so much less, because we're doing so much work. I actually did wash my ass today, bro. I actually did. I'm proud of me, but it's a new day, so I guess I'm like kind of dirty now. Um, You know what? I love when people ask the same question twice because I'm like, well, I'm about to ignore you extra hard. Like, that's why I'm gonna ignore it extra hard. Honestly, that's how I'm gonna be like. Anyways, like I was saying, I really have nothing to say. I was trying to be funny. I was trying to do comedy. I'm low key about to go to open mic because there's a part of me that just feels like I don't really want to make people laugh. I just want to say some things. And I feel like there are a lot of men that are not funny and they go on the stage and people listen to them and they really shouldn't have. They like low key. Have you ever listened to a man and just wish you could just dip yourself in alcohol? Just peroxide your whole fucking shit. And that's how I feel. Like, I really feel like I actually want to fuck people up a little bit. Not like on some psychological horror, but on some like, actually, let's talk about motherfucking anti blackness for real in a casual setting. Let's talk about white supremacy. Let's talk about capitalism. Like, I really feel like it's not funny subject matter at all. But at the same time, I do think that there is a layer of, like, just what the fuck? That is not funny, but it is just so bizarre that you may laugh. Where Victor, here's the thing. Like, I know it's a lot of people that's like waiting to get evicted, and obviously it's a lot because like they're doing Zoom evictions. I've not heard of Zoom evictions. I didn't know they were doing Zoom evictions, bitch, but they're doing Zoom evictions, which feels again insane. It's like, baby, not you expect me to set my camera up to sit in my house to get told like I'm going to be removed. Like, let's just not even react. Let's just not even give it no life because motherfuckers come in here and they really want to be edgy. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You said go to churches. You know what, Mikey? There is a lot of people I know dealing with churches right now, and it's like, bro, I really am not with the shit. It's like I feel like that's the thing. It's not that I don't want to get support. It's just like I don't want to get support from people that's gonna treat me like shit. And it's a lot of churches that don't fuck with trans people. And like y'all have seen in this chat, people just assume that I'm a trans femme and don't hold the spectrum of gender that just exists. Everybody's seen a girl that was butch as fuck that they wanted to fuck, that was low key like a man, but was a girl. Everybody's seen that girl. Everyone has met a girl that was fine as fuck, and you were like, damn, like you remind me of like not even remind me, like you have a big dick energy. It is what it is. Like honestly, like I used to run from it. I used to be ashamed. I used to be worried. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm so sad I don't remember the whole lyric. God damn it, Brittany. I failed you. But she said, so masculine, so feminine. Miss Lady be dropping dick. And I was like, just Brittany warmed my fucking heart. Because she really just be popping out with her motherfucking strap. Like, for no reason, but for all the reasons. Like, I really have never stand an artist so hard. Like, I literally, like, it's the way I'm getting a baby mother tattoo. Like, I never wanted a tattoo in my life. But I need a free Britney tattoo, and it's gonna be spelled like Britney, like how she spells her name. But if it's not gonna be that, I look you want a picture of her face. I look you want her face on me. I know that sounds probably wild, but she's so amazing. Like I literally, bitch. She said coochie with a side of rice. Like, I'm sorry, bitch. Like, I just again, I'm just gonna play some baby mother for you. Like, I feel like that's the end of the live. The end of the live is demonetized. You feel me? Because I just caught the motherfucking Britney ghost. Like, I literally like I'm not trying to be dramatic. But like, and I know some people might try to hate on her because I love her so much, and I promise you, like, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna make your booty bigger. It's not gonna make your titties sit. It's not gonna do anything for you to hate on Britney. So please, like, just remember what you be saying a lot of times is what you really be feeling about yourself. Like, motherfuckers forget, motherfuckers be really talking and be talking about themselves, but then also motherfuckers be talking just for the breeze to roll through their teeth. So you have to remember that too. Like sometimes people be saying shit and it's like, whoa, you just wanted your shit to rumble. Like I swear, my fucking head just be shaking. I'd be like, oh, you just wanted your head to shake. Okay. All right. She is a baby mama. Whoa. Sometimes you listen to men and wonder how much brain space has been wasted. Like you pushed out fourth grade math. Oh my God! I'm sorry, you like just killed me. Excuse me. This is Dane's computer, by the way, bitch. I just want to be super fucking candid that this man has left me with his computer. He really told me I could download all the Sims on it. Like, I don't know if that's really love, but it feels like it. He literally said, fuck up my motherfucking. Cause Loki, bitch, Sims not a fucking little game, bitch. Like, I feel kind of bad because I'm like, I'm downloading all these sexy ass skins. Like, I haven't even really gotten into my bag, bitch. I made a couple Sims, but nothing too crazy, bitch. I haven't really did no storylines. None of my Sims did nothing crazy yet. I just remembered Wicked Whims. I forgot about it for a second. And then there's a couple mods that I want that I don't even got yet because I'm scared. Yo, I'm so glad that all of y'all comments is held for review. No, his computer, like I'm so terrified. But yeah, no, I'm gonna play some Baby Mother, some sweet stylings of Baby Mother, cause oh my God, this is low key my. Oh my God, wait, damn, it's like how do I start this set? Low key, I'm not a DJ. I'm not a DJ, but I'm fucking crying. Y'all are silly as hell. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right, buddy. Okay. All right. All right. Anyways, I feel like I want to play this song just because I genuinely feel like, there's so many songs. I feel like you know what, but ovulate really been my energy. Like I almost played sick, but I feel like I don't want to go to sick first. Cause if I'm being honest, I'm ovulating. Low key, bitch. It's my period's coming next week, bitch, and I already feel the bitch. I already feel her, bitch. I feel my cervix hardening. And I want a motherfucking fight. It's the way my period is perioding. Oh my God, I'm so excited right now. Oh my God. Okay, so this is Baby Mother Ovulate. Listen, if you don't like it, just don't tell me about it because I don't care. I love her. Like, I'll really fight for her. I'll really be like in the comments. I'll really windmill. I'll really windmill. I'll really fight one of y'all. I'll really fight. Like, I'll try. I might just lay on you, honestly, bitch. I might just make you breathless. But still, is it worth it? You want to be a pancake? What's your tips for the upcoming harvest moon? I mean, do you perceive this as a harvest moon? Because I personally don't. This Venus, first of all, this is a lunar eclipse in Pisces that literally came to us at the wildest time. Cat, it's all I got. But I'm just saying, like, the Pisces energy of motherfucking the moon, it's giving psychic download, it's giving softening, it's giving hold up. What's possible? And so I feel like if you're able to journal, if you're, I'm hearing you. If you're able to journal, maybe that's the harvest. I personally just feel like it's time to dream, and I feel like that's what's exciting, like this eclipse for me is I'm really trying to get drunk slash mushroom wasted so that I actually dream tonight because I don't have a lot of good dreams. And it makes me sad because I've had some dreams that were so good that, like, they still pop up for me. But it's sad when you don't get good dreams, bitch. I really want some good dreams bad as hell. A blood moon? I didn't hear that at all. Oh my God. Shut your ass up. Oh my God. They dragging it. Silence. I just want to hear Baby Mother. Oh well. I'm here to stay. Bitch. He's the greatest cause I let him be. Yeah. I'm sorry, bitch. I love her so much. I'm so obsessed. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start it from the beginning because, bitch, I was listening to it and it started from where I was listening. Bitch, I love her. Anyways, this is Baby Mother, Ovulate. I'm not gonna rap the whole thing, I promise you. I'm gonna calm down.
Yeah, bitches are so stupid. Think I'm here for their approval. You don't like the way I'm moving. Plenty methods for removal. Yeah, this ain't no audition. I ain't asked for your permission. Yeah, love you, then they switching. They be hunting, I'm bewitching. Get these bitches and they matching every temporary feelings.
Mother, what you do to these bitches? I be
I
existing.
can drink a glass of water, have all of these bitches pissing. I'm an artist, I'm the hardest.
The rest is none of your business.
I'm fucking who I'm loving, I'm licking and who I'm sucking. I'm banging how I'm hanging and swanging. You too invasive. A stranger, I'm a demon, I'm danger. You the abortion, I'm hanger. She not even real to me if I can't pull up and swank her.
It's some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out.
Beat them up and drag them out.
It's some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house.
If you see them, point them out. Beat them up and drag them out. It's some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out. Beat them up and drag them out. It's some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out. Beat them up and drag them out. Understand me if you G enough. Sick of wasting words on silly birds. It never be enough. Okay, you don't like me. I sleep tightly, bitch. I'm here to stay. Can't take nothing from me. You ain't give it to me anyway. My baby's the greatest cause I let them be. Yeah, I can't let them see me jump. These bitches telling me. Yeah, it ain't nothing more sacred than my identity. Yeah, everybody ain't the same as you. You do it for sure, but I'ma shoot. I'm the share, the seed, the fruit. Yeah, the lick, the lime, the loot. I'm the grind, the grit, the truth. Yeah, the slime, the snake, the fool. You full of that shit, I'm blushing, I leave them red. I'm reaping, I'm a survivor. My destiny make them dance. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out. Beat them up and drag them out. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house.
I'm the hoe.
If you see them, point them out.
I love her.
Drag them out. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out. Beat them up and drag them out. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes.
Again, I don't need to be on the camera. I'm just obsessed.
Beat them up and drag them out.
Okay, the next song that I will play, because again, it's important. This one's called Mama's Prayer, bitch. Get in. Get in, babe. Get in.
Alyssa
Oh.
Slacken gave our money away
Oh my
to
God,
illegal
girl.
and
Girl, I do not care. I'm so sorry, girl.
well, the gang's all here.
Oh my God, girl. Bitch, why am I not signed in? Bitch, I have my... Bitch, I'm so mad I'm listening to ads right now for free. That's so ghetto. Bitch, this song, bitch, Mama's Prayer. Just enjoy, bitch.
Yeah, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord this pussy keep a nigga on my line that know what's up, cause I don't fuck for free. What that mean for you don't really gotta be the same for me. As long as bitches getting it, we got it. I salute the queen. Hoes don't understand, they say I'm mean. I think I'm short and sweet. I don't want your man, I want them bands. I'm trying to own the street. He wanna roam the street. You must be stupid, you trying to compete. I could put you on and if you with you gon' settle for me. Big smoking bitches, keep the Reggie, that's my uncle though. I might step in lightly, just invite me, ain't no Gucci hoe. Yeah, I'm just honest, I done made a couple hundred. I've been trying to stay alive.
I'm sorry, I love her so much.
Hungry, trying to air my dirty laundry. I'ma wear this shit regardless, I'm a dirty, dirty dealer. Silly hoe can't even feel them, I don't flush them with I shoot them. Just leave them looking stupid, I just met him yesterday, he think he love me, okay Cupid. I say, now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord these bitches keep my name up out they mouth or roll up on me like a swisher sweet. Never been too fly to put the bitch up in the booster seat, I'm rolling out the beans, you in the back where you supposed to be. I can never die, they
They're gonna be beefing with the ghost of me.
I'ma take what's mine and make it shine. That's just the mo in me. I'ma turn a 4 into a 9. That's just the Christ in me. I make them fall in love before I dub them. That's the ice in me. Smoking, thinking, winking, playing with my nigga slinking. I might suck the shit on top. You can't believe it. Think I'm kinky. He a baby, I'm a demon. I be all up in his dreams. He the daddy, I'm the mama. He be all up in my jeans. I say, now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my breath to keep. I thought being stable was a favor. I stole and I reaped. Could've lost my mind a million times.
bitch, I'm obsessed. Exactly, like Britney is really like, again, if you don't like baby mother, like that's okay. You could keep that to yourself though. Like we don't need to know that. Like you could keep that with talk to your insurance provider. You feel me? That's how I feel. Low key, there's so many songs I could play. Like I just again, I'm just gonna love on baby mother right now because she just oh my god, like bruh, like I'm obsessed with everything. Oh my god, like there's so many songs I want to play. I wish I could play every song right now. I wish I could play every fucking song. Like she just low key, she just dropped this one 3 months ago, and I slept on it so fucking hard. And then I finally listened to it. It's the way that she like changes her flow and the beat and the speed, and it's like, and her voice. Like, I love Tennessee people. Like, I love Southern people. Period. But Tennessee is tasty, bitch. It's a tasty place. I love Tennessee. All right, here we go. Baby mother. It's called Sheesh Battle, bitch. You're not ready for this. Like,
yeah, 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 yeah. Keep a stack in my panties. He wanna fuck, I'ma give him that granny. Come in the musty, be none of my standing. He wanna play in my belly, demanding. Yeah, just like the piece on the dick tip. Had in my bag, see up at the quick trip. I love a demon, he knew what a dick is. I let him spit in my mouth.
I got you.
Pussy that pay a good zip. I let him smoke like a black. The wood tip, it's the return of the Mac. I cannot quit. Louis V. Lexus, just give him the good shit. Yeah, bitch, when I shoot, I do not miss. Feeling way better, like I took a long piss. Living it up on the hunch of the head, which went in my hubby, you more like a side bitch. Yeah, sheesh. Back up, I be please. Lose my
Ooh, are
number,
you talking about Jungle
get down
Pussy?
on your knees. Freeze, sheesh. Spin that money, cheese. Run them pocket skis. It's 4 for 4 with these, nigga, please. Sheesh. Back up, I be please. Lose my number, G's. Get down on your knees. Freeze, sheesh. Spin that money, cheese. Run them pocket skis.
You know what makes me laugh? Like, yo, this fruit fly bugging out. Like, just go eat the fruit. Fuck. Like, I've been letting you live, ho. It's some good ass motherfucker. It's some potatoes in here. Fuck. I hate a fruit fly. Like, bitch, go over there. They always want to hang out, sit on your shoulder and shit. What the fuck is this? Like, it's the way that these motherfuckers want to be a Pokemon and shit. They just want to sit on your, like a Pidgeotto or some shit. It's like, babe, we're never gonna rock. And they fly so sleepy and shit. They probably high from being in here, but still, like, leave me be. Like, I'm probably fruity though. Anyways. But I think when somebody asked for Nah, I think they were asking about Jungle Pussy actually. And I'm not hating on Jungle Pussy. I do fuck with Jungle Pussy. I just feel like I wanted to love on Baby Mother, and I'm gonna just keep on that. What up, Haley? Hope you're doing well. But I also wanted to say, like, bitch, I literally was listening to Incubus all morning. And then I switched to Maxwell and just didn't turn back. Like I went from Maxwell to Al Green. Bitch, I listened to fucking Jaheim. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. Let me make sweet. Bitch, I couldn't remember if it was a sweet loving to you last time. It was something. But bitch, that like Jaheim. Jaheim. Put That Woman First came on today. I almost made a hot cocoa and got some pork chops. I swear to God. I was like, I need to get a candied yam plate. Bitch, I literally made a famous bowl for dinner. Like, that's how much Jaheim I listened to today. I was like, I need some soul food. I almost listened to fucking Alicia Keys. I almost listened to Alicia Keys. But low key, bitch, I don't know. Ever since Alicia Keys been screaming instead of singing, I just been turned off. I haven't heard her sing at all recently. I've just heard screams. So I just been letting her go. Somebody out here might try to drag me for that. Let her live. If she's screaming now, that's fine. I just feel like some people when they want to sing and they screaming, it just sounds different. That's all I'm gonna say. Her shit is haunting as fuck, and I feel like last time I heard her scream, I got shook because I was like, what is this song about? Not the crass word in the title, so you know what to skip on your Spotify playlist. That is so funny. Meanwhile, rock songs be about stabbing a bitch. Rap song, like, excuse me, rock songs be about stabbing hoes. Rock songs be about killing your mom. Like, that's the thing that be having me dead. It's like white people will be like, oh, I love this song. I love a rock. I love new metal. It's like, oh, okay. Like, you love when the Klan gets a fucking guitar. Like, again, I be dead when people be saying certain shit about music. Cause it's like some music really like, and that's the thing. I don't think that any music is bad genuinely. I have never heard a song, or I've never heard an entire genre be trash to me. You know what? It's like there's a part of me that's like, was Eminem good or was he just white? You know what I mean? It's like I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just like there's moments where I listen to old Eminem and I'm just like, what were we enjoying? You know what I mean? Bug music? Tell me more, Miles. Tell me more. Alicia Keys is the epitome of light skin privilege. I'm crying. Okay. It's really sinister. That person's so sinister. You bet Eminem is your favorite rap. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm not garlic. That is. I'm crying. Here's my thing. I had an Eminem. I did have Eminem era. Was I like? Here's my thing. When I say Eminem era, I mean there was a moment in time where I listened to him and I was enjoying the music, nothing more. And I feel like the D12 band, I got really invested, and then I was like, oh, this sucks, because it felt like he was like helping promote these black folk from Detroit, which is cool, but it's like, sweetie, like do more. Like I don't know. Okay, Miles. I'm glad you got that attention you were looking for. You're welcome. Um, no, you don't listen to rap. I don't know anything about Eminem. Oh, you know what, Garlic? Live life. Bizarre was something else. Roger, thank you for chiming in. Low-key, Bizarre was my favorite. Like, I literally was listening for Bizarre. I literally, like, bitch, purple pills? Bro, like, again, I was straight edge as a kid. Like I was very terrified of becoming a crackhead. And I know that sounds fucked up to say, but I literally was like, I cannot be getting caught up in drugs. Because it seems like, based on the media, you could become a crackhead very easily. Like, one day, you're smoking a cigarette. The one minute, it's a cigarette. The next minute, it's a blunt. Turn around, touch the ground, it's a crack rock. Like, I just thought about it like that. I was a child, obviously. So I was scared to do anything. I remember one time I told my dad I was in a car with somebody who smoked a cigarette. My dad got mad as fuck at me. So I just remembered, like, just getting terrorized over, like, cigarettes, weed, like, anything. Like, people just being like, don't do drugs, don't do drugs. Like, the dare shit was very loud. I remember, bitch, this is gonna sound how it sounds, but I did not pass dare. I know you're gonna be like, bitch, that's a lie. Bitch, it's not. I'm telling you. They literally failed me in dare because the police officer did this thing where he asked somebody to volunteer to say no to drugs. But the way he was talking to me, I was like not understanding that he was trying to trick me. Like, he was like, oh, like he was telling me like I'm supposed to refuse drugs. But the way he was talking, it was giving like it made sense to, like, I just feel like he was really good. Like, even though I knew drugs were bad, he was a police officer. And I was just like, I guess in the scenario, I was supposed to pretend he didn't have a gun on anymore and like a badge and all that shit. Because in my mind, I'm like, in the scenario, I'm like, you're a police officer telling me come over here and we're gonna go do drugs together. And I'm just like, why would we not? Like, let's go. And he was like, that's not, he's like, you're supposed to refuse me. I'm like, okay. But then he was like, come on. He's like, let's go. I was like, I didn't understand peer pressure, bitch. Like, they didn't teach us about fucking peer pressure. They didn't fucking teach us about peer pressure. Bizarre was a rapper. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He had a lot of songs. Leave him. Well, he didn't, but it's okay. Your dare officer would speak to us and then be in the parking lot smoking cigarettes. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. And so that's why I'm just like, I don't know. Again, I just feel like people who said don't do drugs, they weren't reliable because they were doing drugs. You know what I mean? So I felt like my dad was very straight edge. He's a Gemini. He would never do drugs, like, or at least it seems so. But in retrospect, I bet my dad probably would do drugs. He just wouldn't tell nobody. Honestly, like that's the Gemini shit. Like they be like, they'll cuss you the fuck out, do the same shit, but you'll never know. So, anyways, but yeah, no, I was like literally scared of doing drugs. I feel like the first time I ever tried a weed, I didn't even get high, bitch. It was crazy. I don't even think we smoked weed for real. The first time I smoked weed, like in retrospect, I think we might have smoked garguts. Like, in retrospect, I dead ass think the first time I smoked weed, we smoked a bunch of garguts. Like, I dead ass think we just smoked a fucking blunt full of garguts that we thought was weed. And in retrospect, maybe it was just brown Reggie, but I don't know, bro. Like in retrospect, I'm just like, I'm pretty sure we smoked fucking tobacco in a blunt and thought it was fucking weed, which is again, I can't call it, bitch. I was young and dumb. But yeah, no, I definitely think I smoked fucking garguts the first time I smoked weed, and then I feel like the second time I smoked weed, it was like some kid had told me this boy named Deshaun. We were smoking at this girl Kaylee little, like she had like a little dollhouse that was like big enough for kids to be in, and we was in there trying to smoke, and it was funny as fuck because I'm pretty sure this motherfucker was using like paper to roll the weed, like regular paper, like didn't know about paper. You know what I mean? And so he was like rolling fucking weed in fucking like fucking lined notebook paper. And we were trying to smoke a blunt that was it looked like a fucking a note, bitch. We were literally smoking a note. That shit was fucking stupid. Like I don't remember getting high. I just remember coughing a lot and just like being worried that we're gonna burn down Kaylee's dollhouse because we're smoking weed inside of it. And then when I left, like inappropriate things were happening with Deshaun and fucking Kaylee, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I was hella disturbed because I was just like, inappropriate things were already happening. We're smoking weed in a dollhouse, but still, I was just kind of like, what's going on? So I dipped the fuck up out of there. But I also remember like Deshaun, he had his mom and my mom did not like each other. And like it basically like sussed itself out with like their boyfriends. And my mom boyfriend was like dumb big and tall and just strong. And then her boyfriend was this dude who was tiny as hell named Shorty, but he was like fast. And I just remember like this man, like Shorty, like pulling out a fucking knife and telling my mom boyfriend that he would gut his ass like a fish and was just like, I'll kill you, ho. And I just remember being outside, like, this is where I live. It was like a two-family house kind of situation. And they was just, it was crazy as fuck, honestly. But I feel like we didn't witness like the worst of it. But I'll never forget that day where Shorty just came out with it. And it wasn't even a knife, bitch. It was a fucking machete. Like, but she was Jamaican. And he popped out with a machete. And I was like, bro, that's crazy. But I just feel like the way he popped out with the machete, it wasn't giving like, I'm about to kill y'all. It was giving like, it was giving, I just want to scare you. Like, I just want, you know what I mean? Like, I just want motherfuckers to be aware that I have a machete. And I was just like, I had never seen a machete in real life at that point, and I was just like, bro. Anyways, but yeah, no, his mama and my mama was not cool, and so I feel like that's why we couldn't really be friends. Like it's hilarious. We was friends like in camp, and our moms was cool, but as soon as our moms wasn't cool no more, it's like we could not be cool no more. And I was like, that sucks. I hated that. Leon, why don't you soften up? Maybe you can be soft. It's okay. It's all right, Leon. Softness is not a bad thing. Um, anyways, though, I feel like I was gonna say something else, but I can't fucking remember. Ooh, what time is it? Okay, also, I'm staying awake till 4 o'clock in the morning because I have a wake up call to do. Because my goofy ass, I really thought that, like, this was gonna be one of those days where I had worked a night shift. And so it was gonna be easy as fuck to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. But turns out, they put me on the night shift, on the day shift, on the day that I needed to do a 4 a.m. wake up call. So I've literally been awake since 5 o'clock this morning. So yeah, I know. And I'm bitch. When I make that wake up call, bitch, it's the way I'm about to be like, good morning, Mister Blah 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 blah. I pray he answers, child, cause my God, I'll never do this again. I'm never gonna tell nobody I'm doing a 4 a.m. wake up call. Like that's not even a part of my job description. Like I really shouldn't have said I was gonna do this shit, but I'm trying to do too much. And it's funny because like I really realized like Loki. Actually, I did want to say something else. I had a fight. The biggest fry. Thank you. You're sweet. But I got into a fight. Not a fight, but I got into like a back and forth with this person at work because I was trying to basically figure out some shit, right? And not really figure shit out. Like I was basically judging this girl, cause like I came to work. Um, oh my goodness. I came to work, and I saw the girl that I talked to a few days ago, and the last time we spoke, her energy was very much like, I don't know. I'm just trying to say that like I just noticed that she like skipped a lot of stuff that she was supposed to do, and I only noticed because I'm trying to do my shit. And so because she skipped her shit, I basically had to like come in and like figure it the fuck out, and it was kind of stressing me out like shit. Mainly because I was just kind of like, girl, like, like you've been like you're the girly that's doing the job that I'm doing as well. Like we're having like similar we like come on, you know what I mean? It's like come on, like we're on the same team. Like I was just kind of like, bitch, like not you. And her energy was kind of just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck like that. And I was like, damn, that sucks. And then honestly, today, or not even just today, like I wanted to apologize to her like probably 2 days ago, but she didn't work. But then today happened and my job was just it was just so obvious how understaffed we were. And when she came in, I was like, hey, I was like, can I apologize to you? And she was just laughing. She's like, bitch, she's like, exactly. And it was just funny as hell because I literally was like, girl, I'm so sorry for getting annoyed about you, for not doing like this or that. I was like, I understand why the keys weren't made. Like, I understand exactly why certain shit's not getting done. And I'm sorry for like making it seem like you should have done it when I don't even fucking know you like that. And she was just dying laughing because I was just being like super candid about how like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I need help. You know what I mean? I need guidance. I need mentorship. So, and her energy was just like, yeah, bitch. She's like, don't even worry about it like that. Her energy was very much like, I'm not taking this job too fucking seriously. Please don't do it either. And I appreciate her for saying that. But the thing is, I am taking the job seriously because I actually like my job. Like, I'm so sad about it because it's like I want to improve it. Like, I feel like that's the thing about liking your job, bitch. You start thinking, like, how could be better? And I'm worried that I'm gonna waste my time. Like, I really want to have a meeting so fucking bad because they're telling me I'm on a motherfucking they're telling me I'm on a fucking a 3 month trial period, and it's like, girl, y'all about to eat me up for 3 months, and then what? And it's bizarre because it just seems like they can't afford to get rid of anybody. Like once they train you, like they need you. It's not giving that they can get like, and even the dude that's on vacation right now, it's a part of me that's worried that like there's only two of us hired there's a party that's kind of scared that I'm like just here to like as help for this motherfucker being gone. And he's supposed to be back, this week. So like I think that's actually why I'm not working tomorrow is because he's actually back. So there's a tiny part of me. But when I looked at the hours, like I have the most hours out of everybody, but there's a part of me that's like, but what are those hours? They're the hours with the least amount of work to do, to be honest. Like I feel like I'm over here trying to fight for this morning position mainly because it's feeling good to be perceived in the morning. I just feel like so much stuff happens in the morning. And it's an exciting I feel like the hospital in the morning is a very beautiful energy. Like there's just so many beautiful things. Like I seen this woman with her daughter, and they were like being really playful with each other, and it was just so fucking cute. Like I was just like, oh my god. Like I just feel like I see like life, like the whole spectrum of it. Like I see people on their way out. I see people just coming into the earth. I see babies every day. I see elderly every day. It's just a beautiful thing. um okay. No, I work in a hospital. I work in a hotel in a hospital. And like today, this person came in with their child, and their child was like being super like, they were just kind of getting into everything, and they like started climbing on the desk. And there's a drawer in the office that I work in, or the front desk rather, that has like a fucking a bunch of kids stuff, like diapers, blanket, like just stuff just in case like a mom is here and like God forbid like her husband is had just had a car accident and she running with the baby and she trying to just stay strong for her man, and she forgot the diapers, or she needed a pack and play. You know what I mean? Like we got stuff that you wouldn't really think to have, like maybe not wouldn't say that, or things that you wouldn't necessarily have with you at the hospital because you're not expecting to fucking be there. You know what I mean? We have shit for at the hospital just in case you have to be there and it's crazy as fuck that you're there, or it's sudden rather, and so what the fuck was I just telling y'all about? B, but the rate, whether morning, night, or short. No, here's the thing. I feel like I got caught up in the morning shift, but the night shift about to hit for me so good because I really feel like the night shift is when people are checking in. It's when you're dealing with the guests. Like if you're the first person that they meet, and I feel like the morning shift person is like the last bitch. Like for the most part, I feel like it's been chill, but not really. Like the hustle and bustle of the morning is not a game. And I just feel like the morning person gotta be someone a little bit more type A. I'm not that girl. Like I'm shook about all the meeting, all the fucking notes that I'm missing and shit. Like it's causing me anxiety, to be honest. That's why I don't like the shit. But as long as the big boss don't fucking bother me too much, I feel like I'm not gonna worry about the micromanagement of the fucking shit, because I feel like that's the thing. They got all these like things so that if you make a mistake, someone can figure out how you fucked up, which I appreciate. But it's just like, damn, you gotta update like four different logs of chat. Like it's just a lot, and it's frustrating because I know I made mistakes today, but I feel like today I definitely exploited the fact that I'm new here, and was just like yell at me, and they never do, but I was just kind of like, tell me the right way, like I'm not about to do too much. Like I feel like I did a good job opening up, but at the same time, I got notes that were, I think, unhelpful. Like the note about like me using the fucking wheelie chair. It's like, why would y'all give us a chair if we can't sit down? Like, if you want people to stand the whole time, just say that. But I feel like they can't say that without looking ableist or like crazy as hell. But for me personally, I just feel like helping the guests by standing up, like, I guess. I don't know. I really wonder, like, I really want to ask my boss, like, on some, like, when we're high as fuck and be like, bro, when you were telling me not to use the rolly chair, like, did that make you feel kind of weird? Like, telling someone, like, who's, like, also fat as fuck? Like, you don't know my disabilities. You don't know what my accommodations are. You know that I don't have a chair or nothing like that. But there's times where I just really don't, like, have it to, like, be doing too much. And, like, I just feel like I'm in the mindset of, and this is, maybe some other people might not agree, but I feel like living life is a disabling event. And you can take that however the fuck you want. But being alive in late stage capitalism, being alive in white supremacy is disabling. Like it's not a situation where we're going to make it out better than when we first, were existing. Like we're actively like losing mobility. We're actively losing a lot of our shit. And it's not to scare you about age. It's to acknowledge that like as we age, we do lose some of our motherfucking mobility. We do lose some of our access and some of our privilege, because being able bodied is a privilege. And being in the hospital is just very obvious to me, like how much of a privilege it is to be able to move in a certain way, to be able to move the way that you want to be able to move in a way that allows you. And see, that's the thing. When you're a fat person and you speak candidly about ability, I think that it's a very awkward combo, because people do expect fat people are unhealthy, and it's very interesting because, as I said before, health is a spectrum. Like someone may sit before us and wear glasses, and you may think, well, their eyes are unhealthy, their eyes are unwell, but really they just needed accommodation. So I want us to stop thinking that people are like unwell, bad, need treatment. Sometimes we just need accountability, or excuse me, sometimes we just need accommodations. And so again, When someone looks at a fat person and says that they look unhealthy, what they're really saying is that they personally do not feel like at the weight that I am, they would be able to maintain health for themselves. That's okay. No, Cece, come through. Come through, Cece. Yeah, we working together, baby. I got you. I got you. When people see a fat person existing, there is this knee jerk, especially when people are not fat. They are trying to, again, this is how privilege operates. I want y'all to pay attention to how these people are moving in the chat. When you are someone who is, because I have privileges, right? Like I have symmetrical face. I'm able to speak clearly in a way that people can understand in my home country, or rather in the country I live in. I'm not seen as foreign when I'm communicating. I have the privilege of being a lighter skinned person. I have the privilege of being able to get up and move pretty much at my own desire. Can I go for a long run? That's not my desire, so that's not what I'm worried about. However, I think the ability that I maintain, that I'm able to maintain, is fine. I feel like this winter I am going to be investing in like getting into some water aerobics, but that's just because I love being in the water and I really don't want to be losing that vibe. But again, I feel like when you're communicating with people who are fat phobic, again, what I really love is when people who are privileged start to make noise, because that's an important thing to notice. When we are marginalized in any way and we take up space and we're reclaiming our autonomy and we're saying, actually, like when I say health is a spectrum, when I say that, like, yeah, maybe I might not be healthy in the way that like you conceive of health. For some people, health is the ability to go to the gym every day. I want y'all to just consider that. For some people, their health is linked to their ability to go. Again, being able to be a fat person and be talking about health, it's a slippery slope, because again, people do project on fat people that we're automatically unwell. And it's not just ableist, but it also takes away from the privilege that a lot of us fat people do actually have, because being fat is not necessarily a disabling thing. However, we do live in a world that does disable us. And so while all of that is going on, I love to communicate with people. Again, I love that you're looking at my neck, my luxurious, beautiful neck. I am so grateful for my neck. It holds my beautiful face and my head. Holds all of my head, bitch, all of my shit. Again, I love the trolls in this moment because they're just showcasing what it is that I'm telling y'all. Like when you are a fat person, when you are marginalized and you dare, baby, I know you see. Baby, I got several necks. I have more than one, so I know you see them all. Anyways, when fat phobic people, or rather, not even fat phobic people, because we're not even gonna do all that. We're not even gonna give them all that. We're just gonna say when people are colonized and they want to live in the colonizer's imagination, they will try to alienate the person that is just existing while not being white and thin and able-bodied to their desire, because they're in the colonizer's delusional fucking desires. And so with that being said, me being a fat person and them thinking that it makes sense for them to be talking about being fat and things of that nature, it's so fascinating, because if I was worried about me being a fat person, I probably wouldn't be on this camera talking while being fat about being a fat person. My behavior is actually giving that I'm quite comfortable with the topic and that y'all are actually the ones that are experiencing something right now. But again, we don't really live in a world where being a fat person and being candid is something that we see all the time. We see a lot of fat people, and they're usually headless fatties, or they're fat people who don't have their full autonomy because tragic fat person. And so again, when you're fat and you are acknowledging that as a fat person, health may not be something that you think about in a way that a thinner person thinks. Because let's be candid, thin people think about health in the context of how you look. Let's talk about that, because people can look all types of ways and be literally rotting, but you'll never know because they're skinny, right? Again, when we talk about health, we are absolutely talking about attraction, desire, and physical beauty. These three things have nothing to do with health. But if we tell people that we can look at them and know that they're unhealthy, we can actually start to create a system that harms people simply because we looked at them and said, "You are not looking the way I wanted you to look. You're not behaving the way I wanted you to look. Your hair is not doing what I wanted it to do. Your skin is not doing what I wanted it to do." Like, I just want y'all to consider, oh, nobody's okay. Again, I really, What I really love about what I really love about this conversation is that I would absolutely tell a child, I would absolutely tell anybody who will listen that being fat is not any kind of marker for being a fat person. Like being a fat person is not like a marker or a symbol of like not being attractive or not being worthy. And again, I know that there are some people who like live in a world where they need that. I want you to pay attention to people who need that to be the reality. Pay attention because there are people that are here. Look at that. Tay thinks that he's going to live longer automatically because he's not fat. Who can control who lives and dies? Who controls when they go? Again, there are people that are really worried about the quality of life of fat people. And I really suggest y'all worry about your own quality of life. Oh, nobody wants to get bullied a chubby penguin, and it's sad that you're a fellow chubby penguin and you're being like this. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Listen, if anybody would like to help me mod, let me know. But I do want to be candid that the trolls are really important to me in this moment, just because I feel like it's a reminder that when you're fat and people like watch you like online, they really draw all types of conclusions on you. And it's really unfortunate. Listen, I don't speak on people's health or nothing of that sort. Um and you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I love Cece being in here because what Cece is reminding us is that even though people will spend their time talking about you, talking in negative ways about you, they will still be here. Like people will have something really nasty to say to you, but they're actually quite, like they're actually quite invested in watching you. Again, I think it's really a fascinating time to be alive. Yes, and look, and Cece, like I want y'all to pay attention. Cece is literally holding their phone, typing, staring at me, typing. We can tell what Cece is up to. We know what Cece is doing tonight. That is Cece's night. Cece's night is just watching a fat bitch that they don't like watching. Why is Cece torturing themselves? Oh, okay. And look, and Cece is now sexualizing me. That's so strange. Wow, Cece's worried about my titty size? Cece, I really hope that you get a life. I really do. I really do. Exact. No, again, it's fascinating because this person is literally sitting there, like they're watching me while they type this. You have to look at the person while you type. That is again. That's why I I really hope we can all just remember that the internet is a silly little place. We don't have to take it so seriously. No, Tay, I never go on walks. I've been sitting here for at least 55 years. I'm actually a sentient, a rock. I'm actually not a human. I've actually never walked. What's walking? What's a walk? Explain. I just no, exactly. No, no, but here's the thing, they can't be doing anything else. That is another moment here to pause. Think about it. We're all high, chilling. We come here to be silly, and they're literally sitting here so silly. Again, I am regulating my nervous system all the time, and so I'm really trying to be that elder that doesn't feel like again, I feel like one thing that's really hitting for me is the real test is being kind to people who are like really not offering you any grace, any love. It is so it is such a test because honestly, in this moment, I just feel embarrassed for them because I'm like, wow, like I'm actually about to, enjoy my little mushroom microdose. I have a happy little night planned. I'm just sitting here like playing with this jar of honey that I made for this woman who's been so kind to me. I'm getting really excited because I know she's not expecting me to bring these grapes to her tomorrow. And I bought her like the organic grapes, bitch, like the good grapes, bitch. And honestly, I made a man pay for it, bitch. So it felt even better. You know, I love when a man pays for things and then he gives it to me so I can give it to another woman. Loki, that's like Loki my kink. I live for making a man pay for another bitch's shit. Honestly, it's just there's something sexy about it. There's just something sexy about like, babe, go get her something. Honestly, I don't think Cece's a child. I unfortunately I feel like Cece a very adult person. I feel like that's the sad thing about it. It's like Cece just being unhinged, like for the views. But I've been watching their communication and how it's going. I've been watching when they screamed accountability, I knew that they were an adult. Again, Cece doesn't realize it, but when we're typing things, we're giving a lot of information away. So I just want people to just consider, when you're talking your shit, you're sharing a lot of info. Some of y'all be forgetting. It's okay. It's all right. Listen, it's really okay if people are not feeling interested in communicating, but if they are, I can't pick my leg off 2 inches from the ground, but I'm healthy. All right, Cece. All right. All right. Wow. Now Cece was trying to offer me a diet tip. Whoa. Like again, I'd be wondering what people be doing online. Like I'd be really wondering what people be doing on here. I'd be watching music videos, Googling questions that I don't think everyone's asking, but some people are. I'm just like, man, how do you use this thing? Um, I really don't work out. I just work at the hospital, so there's no way to not. I feel like I've lost at least 10 pounds at this job, and it's not been intentional weight loss. Like that's the shade of it all. It's like I'm not intentionally losing weight, and it's so annoying. I really feel like one thing about losing weight is it gets stressful because I'm a fat bitch by lifestyle. So I haven't I'm not like gaining or losing on planning. So when I lose weight, my body loses weight so weird. Cause who's planning on being thin? No, not me. So my body is always like, and then here, this little patch of back fat, we're just gonna take that away. And it's like, why is my back fat lopsided now? Please put it back. And I don't know how to get my fat to go in certain places. Like I've lost fat in certain spots, I think forever. And I know that sounds really crazy, but the body just shifts. Like I feel like 30s has been very fascinating. You could really catch an injury, bitch, off some silly shit. You could really just be trying to be a silly bitch, and just next thing you know, you cracking. I'm fucking crying. Not Final Destination saying that they're bored and they're out of here, but they're still here. Like this is what I mean. It's like it's just a wild thing to be perceived and for people to talk to me any old way. Because it's like, I just feel like I would never even think to communicate with people like this. Like, I'm dead ass. I'd be like, the way people talk to me sometimes, I'd be like, wow, I'm making you feel real safe, didn't I? I feel like that's the one thing that I take away from some of these interactions I be having with people. It's like, I made you feel real safe to go to that place, didn't I? Because you really just ran into that place. Sidebar, the grocery store near me has $5 sushi that's okay. I'm not trying to be a sushi snob or nothing, but man, the rice it feels like they got day old rice and they were trying to figure out it's the grocery store is giving co-op vibe. Well, it's a co-op, but it's also giving we made rice the other day for these poke bowls. How can we repurpose them? What makes me lose weight at work? Literally working at a hospital. Again, if you've never worked at a hospital, you won't understand. You won't get it. Shit, if you have never I feel like that's the other thing about being in a hospital is when people come to the hospital that don't work there, they ask random people how to get to a location and they forget that this is a 6 building hospital. So you're asking me where to go to your sleep paralysis study, and it's like, ma'am, I don't work there. And it's awkward because I don't work in the hospital. I work for a hotel that's in the hospital. You feel me? So they be asking me questions and I really can't help them. Oh, you're sweet. I mean, I feel like that's funny that you say that because I've actually been I asked I asked a friend if they would want to write poetry together and share. I also asked them if they would be interested in doing some ciphers because I know I used to write raps and be goofy, but I don't know. There's just like a part of me that's just very much like just excited about just all the thems, like especially the black femmes that are like coming out and just being like themselves in every way, shape, or form that they manifest, and just the ways that like I don't just love black femme rappers because I love black femme rap. It's like the reality that like black women are not just one type of way is so crucial for other black girls to see. And I know that people will not hold that, I don't know. I don't even know how to even say this, but like there's ways that like I watch a lot of different black femmes who like some of them are like super girly girls and super like, oh, I love wearing, lashes, and I'm super into hyper feminine aesthetic. And then there's, some black femmes that I listen to that are like, what is gender, and like I'm so grateful for them. And then there's some folks that are like, I'm gonna keep dressing like a pretty girl, but I don't fucking know, bro, but I'm gonna just keep on like looking cis, for safety. Oh my god, I swear to you, like this live is just so fascinating. There's just so many people in here that just want attention, and it's like, yo, this motherfucking, listen, this Pisces new, I think it's a Pisces new moon. But I genuinely do think that there's just all this like Neptune energy. That lesbian divorce at highest rate. I mean, I don't think anybody needs to get married. You said you only listen to the rap girlies. I hear you. I feel like it's rare that I listen to a man. If I listen to a man, it's because he's like a feature on a woman's track. It's very rare that it's the opposite way around. I'm trying to think of like the last male rapper that I actually was like, that boy good. You know what I mean? I really like him. Like I'm really trying to. You know what? Fuck. Do we hate Jewels? Did Joel Santana do anything? Can somebody bring it up? Can somebody tell me? Cause I'm kind of like I'm struggling. But low key, I was listening to the Carter 3. I just been listening to Wayne recently, bitch. Not because I feel bad for him or nothing, but it's like I just forgot how much I love a Millie. Like I just forgot how much I love the Carter 3. It was a really great album. At least I appreciated it. Serenity, I swear, I thought you was almost a fucking bot. My titty is not out. Please relax. Like, damn, some of y'all are horny. You could just jack off in silence. I promise you, I will not bother you. Oh my God, you can't stand Kendrick? Listen, I never got into Kendrick and I feel bad as hell. Because I remember when people was really going up for him. Like, I remember when that first album came out and people were gagging. And I was like, oh, okay. But if I'm being super candid with you, I was a Biggie over Pac. And I feel like people don't be feeling that. Like I know mad people who like really don't feel you if you like motherfucking Biggie over Pac, and I disagree. I see. I don't dislike Kendrick. I just am not a fan of the music. I think he's great. I think like I know he's great. I know he's great, but I just feel like I don't feel like he's rapping for me, bitch, and that's okay. And if I'm being candid, I feel like the rap that I like is from women who are like empowering themselves. His music don't never give like he want an empowered bitch. Like I look at his family, I look at his life, I look at just, and this is not me trying to throw shade because like he's with a mixed woman. It's just kind of like I wish that he would have just been like Drake is a weirdo. I think him critiquing Drake for being a mixed man is pointed, but I do think that unfortunately it's kind of like, when like a black man be dating a white bitch and be talking about black women, we like know something. There's just something about a black man being with a mixed woman, having mixed children, and you could say what you want to say. I feel like just like I believe that was black on both sides, those children are gonna feel the same, and their mother is not a black woman. That's okay. That's okay. Mixed people exist. It's okay. And I honestly think it's important for us to get clear about who's mixed and who's not, because honestly, bitch, they're using mixedness to motherfucking undermine blackness in our face. That's the whole point of Kamala, bitch. Kamala is low key like the motherfucking, like Obama was the Trojan horse. Kamala the shit inside of it. Like honestly, because it's very much like, oh, okay, so y'all saw Barack white mama and he black. Okay. Like that's like low key, bitch. That executive who was talking about fucking Zendaya and talking about if you're black, but like you like could be something else. That's the best kind of black. Like I like. Do y'all remember that? Did y'all see that? There was like this CEO from Disney talking. Well, yeah, no, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying some like groundbreaking shit. Like I'm really not. Like black folks have been saying this, but what I'm trying to offer, I mean, Drake is a weirdo. Let's just hold space for the fact that if you have a white mother, you're gonna be strange. Like let's just hold that. I want us to get clear. I want us to get clear. If somebody is raised by a white person and they're not white, they're not going to know how fucked up shit is, y'all. And I don't mean that to be like keep your foot off our neck. I'm saying stomp first. Fuck. Like well, I'm like I hope y'all are hearing what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like if you don't know, just stomp first. That's how I really feel about it at this point, because it's like it's not worth it to just assume motherfuckers mean you well. Probably not. I'm not smoking any Adderall, but I appreciate you for checking in on me tonight. Yeah, yeah, just keep your foot. Like, there's no need. Leon, why I gotta be too high? Why can't I just be just right? Why can't I be on my level? On my level. Bitch, I'm listening to that shit. Bitch, I just remembered I have the capability to be a DJ. Yes, God. Bitch, leave me alone. Bitch, on my level used to be my fucking song, bitch. Low key, I'm not the biggest fan of Wiz Khalifa like that, but on my level, bitch. Bitch. Low key, I'm about to act stupid. Damn, Karma, I got you. But Karma, what song? Not play my song. Ah, you cute. Not Candy Rain. Leon, hold on. Let me turn this ad off. Leon, not you said. Leon, not you said. But put on Candy Rain. All right. All right. Bitch, low key, bitch. When I used to smoke weed, like for the beginning, this is when I started smoking weed for real. This was my song.
It's the champagne pouring, big joint rolling, Bombay sipping, no blunt smoking, bad bitch getting thick and she got some friends with her. I take them out, pour shots of liquor, drinking.
I just like the way he rap be having me dead.
All my pictures, the marijuana louse and them hoes follow like Twitter. Nigga, you know everything Taylor. Don't rush to the bar, fool, if you ain't got no paper. That's the rules. High as fuck, sloppy drunk when I'm passing through. Rolling doobies up, your hoe who we pass them to. Hit the club, spend this money up. Roll another one, drink, act a fool. That's what I have to do. Champagne all night, I don't worry about a damn thing. Yeah, mate, homie, I'm on my level. Yeah, 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 take one shot to the brain.
I know I'm looking extra crazy right now. I don't care. I'm just remembering being 20 years old and hearing this song and being like,
Spent a couple dollars on my engine motor roaring when I back out the garage. Gin
got me drunk as fuck.
Stumbling out the bar. Plus I'm struggling trying to find the keys to my car. Cause I be going hard. Roll the camera life just like a
Again, I don't think that this is like the best song ever, but of course.
I keep some bad women with me in the bag, sipping rosé with some hash twisting. All about a dollar, my team in the cash getting. Straight out of the burger, we drinking, we smash niggas. So when I say I'm ballin', that don't mean that I'm playing, man. All my diamonds talking, you can see what they saying, man. Y'all been drinking champagne all night.
I'm sorry. I'm just remembering Wiz Khalifa. Damn, wait. Didn't Wiz wasn't Wiz and Amber Rose together for a bit? I'm crying. Leave my little dress alone. That's you know what? And now my titty crack gone. Well,
In the middle of the night, early in the morning, from the streets to the sheets with some freaks. I ain't yawning. I'm wide awake. We ain't eating, we ain't sleeping. These bitches so high, man. We ain't even speaking. We just lady. Come to my house, I give them everything they want. I might not do it, but I give it to you, woman. Cocaine, mushrooms, ecstasy, GHB, marijuana. She can suck it if she wanna. I got tequila, Ciroc, and two freaky friends. And it's a Wednesday night, this ain't a weekend. Champagne all night, never worry about a damn thing.
No, this song gets crazy. I forgot at some point that Too Short just talks about how he's a plug of many things. Like again, like I forgot the Too Short verse is kind of wild. But again, I remember this song and just it hit me in my spirit. Okay, somebody said that they had a song request. We were trying to figure out who sang it. Well, that's all I was trying to figure out. 50 Cent Too Short. Not Cleveland stand up. Not Cleveland. I'm fucking crying. Low key though, I feel like I'm gonna play something that y'all might like. This is a artist. I don't know where he's from. I found this song randomly as fuck, but I loved it. It was so fucking smooth. It's called Smoothie at Midnight. Like, listen, you won't like it. I promise you. I don't know what's going on about a grown person conversation, but y'all let me know. But yeah, this song is called. Listen, if you perceive me as a man, that's on you, baby. Whatever you perceive, baby, that's your reality. This song's so good, honestly.
Took the stickers off the GT. First nigga whipping this. The Panamera cool, but I don't think that it can fuck with this. Off top, press a button, then I watch my spoiler lip. I know you think
His
about me
voice.
all the time. Why you ain't called a kid? Touchdown in Portland. Had to kill him with my Nike shit. I bought these in Tokyo. I think they dropped in 96. I ain't even tripping off, dude. I know I'm that nigga. Wiping off my rims. Take my son to go get some Timbs. 30-day run on the road, need half a meal. If we do this shit under the table, we can do a deal. I don't think I've ever been in love. Show me how it feels. Count 100,000, wash my hands, then I plan a trip. Yeah.
Yo, this song's sexy.
100,000, wash my hands, then I plan a trip. What's happening? Yeah.
It's called Smoothie at Midnight. Larry June. So sexy.
Check me, bitch. Check your credit score. You gotta learn from it, bounce back from it, treat it like it's nothing. 40-mile drive from the crib, couple hundred touch. Moving silent, gotta be a prophet. Is it really worth it? Wake up in the morning, thinking dollars, need that for certain. I can only do so much, I'm only one person. Ever since I got my money up, everybody hurting. June, can I hold a couple dollars? I see you up now. And if I can't do it, then I'm fake. So fuck niggas now. I used to have a whole lot of friends. I got a check now. I used to have no whips at all. I got a vet now. Yeah. Man.
It makes me sad, like whenever, like I don't know, like it's like I love rap so much, but it's the way that like so many black men are emo as fuck, and they be talking about getting rich when everybody broke. It's like everybody around you should not be broke if you're rich. Like love, low key, bitch. Why the fuck I didn't know this white girl at my listen? There's a white girl at my job, and I don't know what we're calling them these days. The white girls that like got I don't know. They think that they may be part of the community. Like she not saying booty girl club. Oh bitch. Don't play. That's cute as fuck. I'm actually really excited. But why the fuck the white girl at my job? Like she got very like how do I say this? She got very like I grew up in the hood, white girl energy, white eyeliner, white girl energy. And she literally, I forgot her name, bitch. I'm not gonna say it. But I literally looked at her, I was like, beloved. It's the way I'm 55 years old, bitch. Like, I'm about to just get a purse. I'm about to just get a purse. I shouldn't even be having a backpack. That's too young. That's too young. Like, I'm tricking people. Like, I'm clearly an elder. I'm clearly an old timer. Like, I clearly am 57 years old, bitch. Like, I clearly, like, girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, I literally called this young ass girl beloved, bitch. And the way my boss was like, her name is doo doo doo. And I was like, is beloved fucked up? Like, I'm like, damn. Like, low key, bitch. Like, I just feel like my boss is really trying to. My boss was like, don't be calling people beloved. It's like, bitch, I will call you beloved if I don't know your name. I will. Thank you for the rec for the song. Oh my God. Like, it's the way that they want it. It's like everybody is trying to tell me to vote. It's like, leave me alone.
Fuck you niggas wise for the 9-9. Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
I can't dance. I just got a little finger
Jazz and
out.
shit. Ay,
You're sweet, Jack. I'm just a traumatized bitch that don't want to hurt no more. That's it. I promise you.
Your rapping sucks. We just
I
made
steal
this
from
biggie,
Walmart like
make it
everybody
for the
else. I
freaks.
promise.
Make a shake a cheek, shaker. For the week, for my
I
third
really
wave
be stealing a lot from
Make
Walmart.
a
I don't
work
care.
hard. Make a pop some, drop some, twerk God. Bless a hoe in the club, linen shirt on. Snap and roll, make a go, this your work song. Send abundance, I no bum bitch. I no weak bro, ain't no dumb shit. I am me, God no why. Yeah, all the ugly girls in the club be quiet. And I never put my hands on
Bitch, why was I quiet?
unless you want me to.
I'm sick. Low key, I enjoy Larry June, but I just feel like any song where a man's talking about ugly girls, I'm like, cause girl, when a man thinks it's ugly, no, I'm 34. Unfortunately, bitch, I got 55-year-old energy, don't I? But there was a song I literally just thought of. Oh yes, it's Rico Nasty and Baby Mother. Because honestly, bitch, I just want to keep the pressure on Britney. Like, please free Britney. Baby Mother and Rico Nasty collab together, and I really want y'all to jam so bad. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. The song is called Lately. Lately. Yes, I am 34 years old.
Lately, I've been thinking about the bag, no nudge. Lately, I've been making bitches mad, niggas want me. I was in the rush, I had to fuck them in this two-seat. We be on the hush, it ain't a secret that he can't keep. Lately, I've been all about my paper, no loose. Lately, I've been putting pressure on them bitches, know me. I was in the rush, I had to fuck them in this two-seat. We be on the hush, it ain't a secret that he can't keep. Can't keep. These niggas can't keep up with a bitch like me. These bitches can't figure out that I am not they enemy. Beefing with your mother just like beefing with yourself. I be giving bitches knowledge, they just put me on the shelf. Free game, oh you mad, huh? You was missing out cause you was plotting on my bag, huh? You was sucking dick for clout and I was simply sucking dick for paper, player pleasure. You wonder why you looking like a lesser.
Do the work, bitch.
Blaming on whatever, but I really do the work, bitch. Slow and steady wins the race, so pop another perk, bitch. You don't wanna see me, it's a pistol in my skirt, bitch. I'll never belong to you forever. I'm too clever, hoe is levels to my loving. I can't give you more for less. When we mention, I ain't talking kicks, I'm talking about a check. I can't bounce these niggas up no more, I'm pressure on they necks. I ain't trying to live in vain and I ain't trying to die in debt, bitch. Lately I've been thinking about the bag, no lunch. Lately I've been making bitches mad, niggas want me. I was in the rush, I had
Honestly,
to fuck
I'm
them
just
in
hanging
this
for the Rico
two-seat.
part
We
because
be on the
Rico's.
hush, it ain't a secret that he can't keep. Lately I've been all about my
I just
paper, no
look. Mother always
loose.
eats,
Lately I've
but
been putting
Rico.
pressure on them bitches, know me. I was in the rush, I had to fuck them in this two-seat. We be on the hush, it ain't a secret that he can't keep.
Yeah, lately I've been feeling like my money too long. I can't break it down cause the weed too strong. She hate on my music but she still sing along. I bet that bitch gon' diss me in her new hit song. If you waiting on me, please go get a job. I've been stunting on them hard, don't need a car. These bitches be watching me just like a hawk. If it ain't money coming out your
thinking about the bag, no lunch. Lately I've been making bitches mad, niggas want me. I was in the rush, I had to fuck 'em in this two-seat. We be on the hush, it ain't a secret that he can't keep. Lately I've been all about my paper, no loosey. Lately I've been putting pressure on.
Honestly, you know what? I just feel like I have to play. I just have to play the song that I first heard from Rico because it's just iconic.
JCPenney rewards are better than ever. Sign up.
JC Penny, when have you been this thirsty, girl? You got coats. Anyways, bitch.
Yeah,
What up, Reg?
yeah. Sugar trap, ill. Rule number Don't worry about it, bitch. You never been in your place. Always moving silence, never question your fate. Always checking on your niggas, gotta make sure they straight. If I'm getting money, then you know we all gotta play. Since a baby in a tummy, mama knew I was great. They can play me like a dummy, they know what not to take. Fuck these niggas, cause the money, only thing I'ma chase. Time is precious, that's the only thing I try not to waste. She hate cause I'm up and you can tell on the face. I've been eating so much, I've been saying my grace. When the times was rough, I would look up and pray. Thank God I ain't have to smack a boom today. God, smack a bitch today. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today. Yeah, smack a bitch today. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today. Yeah, whoa, smack a bitch today. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today. Huh? Smack a bitch today. Thank God I ain't have to smack a bitch today. Rolling up OG when I'm smoking my J. New car too fast, so I'm winning the race. Blast off fast car, cool breeze in your face. Don't hate on me, bitch, stay in your place. You rap about an Audi too much. Because my Audi paid off, bitch, hush. Shut the fuck up. Why she be yelling so much? If I see you in the streets, bitch, your ass is done. I don't need your opinion. Do what I fucking want. You such a fucking chump. Pockets on slow lump sum. Damn, bitch, you a fucking bum. See you, your ass is done. Thank God, thank God I ain't had to spend that bitch today. Oh, catch a case. Punch that bitch right in the face. Oh. Yeah, sugar trap.
This bitch. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Not you cannot pretend JT. I mean, here's my thing. I love JT. I just don't. I just wish that like the City Girls never happened personally at this point. Like I'm just sad because I really feel like Young Miami didn't give a fuck about rapping like that. Like obviously the way she was dealing with Diddy, it's like girl, what the fuck? I just think that Young Miami was bold in this way that she could be because she's not deep dark skin. And I'm not saying that deep dark skin people can't be bold. What I'm trying to offer is that if you are curious about light skin privilege and want to hear someone betray theirs and talk about from a candid perspective, Julesy made a video about Amanda Seals that I feel like is not necessarily Julesy being as candid as they could be. I'm not trying to disparage Julesy at all. Please do not take that. I do not know that person. I've never known Josie like that. Like I've seen their content around the way, but I just saw their video about Amanda Seals, and it really had a lot of gems in it for me. And unfortunately, it's been hard to find other light skinned people willing to betray our privilege and create content and have those personal experiences and those personal connections in the moment. And I'm looking. Actively looking, but I cannot trust every light skinned person. Just like most deep dark skinned people know, they cannot trust most of us. So I be trying to listen to shit, and I feel like the Amanda Seales conversation is one that I've been following very closely because again, Amanda Seales is doing quite well for herself, and yet almost every time we see her, she is really acting like she is at like Monique level of blackballed, and it's just not the case. And again, I've been trying to sit with like what's happening, and I got one brain cell, bitch, so I really didn't know. So I was really just looking for information. And, like, a lot of people were saying things about her that were just giving, like, she's an unlikable character. And that's just that on that. But I'm like, no, there's so much more here, and I really hope somebody pours in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are cute. Thank y'all for being kind to me, truly. What I'm trying to offer is, it's the ways that like Jules's video, she said that like when you're light skinned, like you had like that's part of like being bold. And I was like sitting with like the ways that, as I was saying earlier, like the ways that blackness is perceived by non-black people is a series of diminishing tactics like that are overt and covert. And so therefore like when the colonizer says things, and so when the colonizer says anything about black people, because like case in point, Donald Trump making the comment about Haitian people, when we talk about when we ever discuss Haiti, we are talking about deep dark skinned black people. We're never talking about Haiti in this context of like we're talking about others. So we're talking about deep dark skinned black people 9 times out of motherfucking 10. And so him saying that is him trying to actually put harm on foreign born deep dark skinned black people, not to mention deep dark skinned black people period, because it's not like motherfuckers gonna wait to hear what you're saying before they decide that you're not the black that they're going after. Like, let's be fucking candid here. And so Donald Trump is actively putting harm towards black bodies, and he's been doing that. But what I'm trying to offer is that like Jules's video was one where she was naming that like, you know, Amanda Seales is allowed to behave the way she is because of her privilege. And it really had me sitting with like the fact that like some people really think that I'm like doing stuff, and sometimes I'm just really just sharing my thoughts that unfortunately, and again, this is gonna just sound how it sounds, but I'm hoping that it makes sense. But like I've been estranged from my family. I feel like I've said this before, but when I was 13 years old, I called the police on my mother because I decided that the housing situation that I was living in just didn't make sense. And some people may think that that was fucked up to have done. My mother has never forgiven me for that. Like, I believe that our relationship will always be fucked up because, she's aware that I called. Like, my mom knows exactly who called. And unfortunately, unfortunately for me, my whole family does not think that what I did was cool. They're upset by proxy. I'm crying. I'm crying. Catbull, I love you so much. I love you. Listen, I'm just trying to like make sure motherfuckers not wilding. But I appreciate David. Have a good night. Love you, babe. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying though, wait, Mango Peel. Yeah. You know what, Mango Peel, I appreciate you for saying that. I don't think Amanda Seales is really after anything other than I don't think that Amanda Seales is really after anything other than attention. Unfortunately, I think her desiring that attention, I think, is the issue. Her desiring that attention in a particular way, because it's not like she wants attention for doing anything really. It's not like she's wanting people to recognize her for the things she's done. That's already happening. Like, I really genuinely do think that and this is gonna sound how it sounds, but I'm trying to do the thing where I'm like the privileged person talking about my privileged self, like experiencing the delusions of being privileged. And so there are definitely moments where I look at Amanda Seales, and again, I'm not trying to like put her, like bash her or anything like that. That's not the energy. It's more that like what I hate to say is that when you bring to the privileged person, and the privileged person is not actually anything more, and that's the reality, is like the privileged person is not more. They're being actively pedestalized. Like, that's what privilege is. Like, you're actively being uplifted, not because of anything that you're doing. In fact, it's nothing that you're doing. It's actively the system rewarding you for literally nothing that you're doing, everything that you just exist as. And therefore, if we know that like privilege is based on something that you just are doing, you're just being rather, then we must hold that like the creation of it is rooted in evil. Like the creation in it is rooted in manipulation, confusion. It's rooted in narcissism. It's rooted in allowing someone to believe that you know more than them about who they are. Like again, by listening, by ingesting white supremacy at all, like all of us are ill, but the ways that white people are ill from white supremacy shows up as normal behavior. And so if white people are normal in the sense that like we're all on this earth together, but like how they're behaving is like how we have to fall in line with, like that right there, that is the conversation we can't have as humans on this earth. Because again, when white people lied about their authority, they also told each other hold the rank. And so I'm saying all this to say that light skinned people have the same thing going on, but we're just not as sophisticated as white people because we're following their lead and they're not sophisticated. And so I want to be candid that white supremacy looks like it's like some, and it's just a bunch of people daring you to fucking fuck with what they've set up. Because again, as much as people are being candid about privilege and we're talking about it, we're noticing the state reacting. And I feel like that's the thing, the response to how the marginalized folks and the most marginalized speaks is state sanctioned. There's no like don't get me wrong, there are white people being weird as fuck online, especially us light skinned people too, being weird as fuck online right now because again, our privilege is being put like it's like there's so just so many conversations happening where people are uplifting. And then again, the way privilege automatically uplifts the nothing, the way that privilege automatically will just to the top, the nothing, and then the something, the interesting, the created, and you know, blood, sweat, tears, like that is held as like a performance of deserving. Again, what I'm basically trying to offer is that just like white people are popping out being like you'll see in like in like this the comment section, like there's like a bunch of people saying like anti-black things. And again, it's not about like it's not like they don't give a fuck if I say anything back. It's the function of white supremacy is wasting our fucking time talking about white people and their superiority because it's not real. And so the longer that this like conversation happens, the more white people will escalate because there's no end to that convo where they get to just go back to being master. There's no end to it. So the convo being opened by people of color, the most marginalized, the convo being facilitated by social media and the internet that is literally global, meaning that in real time we can all be together, and that is a big function of white supremacy. White supremacy thrives on colonization. White supremacy needs to go somewhere, destroy, and then make everyone dependent on the white bullshit that it brings in that is nothing. So again, so this whole world we live in, or we live, the people that are really doing the work are the non-white people. Like that's who really runs America. However, if the boss, if someone's saying they want to recognize the company, are they gonna talk to all the people who were running the company, or are they gonna call the CEO to go stand and make a speech? So I just want to hold that like white supremacy is like holding this sign. Like white supremacy is the Michael Scott, but I know you see, like, again, even in a show like The Office, bitch, it's the way that they try to make Stanley seem like he mean and shit. I'm not gonna go too much into Stanley because we know he a cheater and a hoe. I'm not gonna do too much. But it's just the way that the black and brown people are always looking at the white people like it's the way the white people are the main character. It's the way that white supremacy is the main character in The Office. Like the derailment of whiteness is the fucking whole point of The Office being funny. And you watch the black and brown people, you watch women, the non-men, you again, is it like some shows, it's not really funny. It's not funny. It's just a reminder that that's what we're supposed to be doing. Keep that in mind when you see black and brown people in anything that's majority white. They're trying to remind folk who are watching, because that's the other thing too. We have to consider America is bringing in new slaves. I hate to say it that way because again, it doesn't take away from chattel enslavement. But what I'm trying to offer is this idea of migrants, bitch. They trying to make this labor cheap. They dog eating, bitch. They're giving their way that they're paving the way for these people coming from countries that are diminished because of our country harming them. Like, it's very much throw the rock, hide your hand, and be like, well, I got a job for you. Now that your house is broken down because of my rock, I got a house for you over here. Just come on over here. Yeah, and while we housing you, and while we taking care of you, while we're actually now your benefactors, while we're now your king, while we now actually do everything for you and you are a bum, can you actually like repair our whole country? That's what's happening right now, bitch. That's what's happening. They're trying to make sure the migrants get treated like pure fucking shit and don't ask for shit. That's the whole point of all of this. It's not just about like making these people out to be seemingly unhuman. It's mostly about getting cheaper labor. If you tell me that somebody from a different country is eating animals, they're eating Balto, they're eating Clifford, they're eating Lassie, bitch. Motherfuckers gonna be hostile as fuck because again, they need the labor. Like at the end of the day, bitch, I seen white people doing landscaping recently and I was like, whoa. Wow, but it was a government contract, bitch. Low key. But it was just fascinating to me because it's like, it's been a minute. I have not seen white people doing no outside labor in a long time. I seen a white man with a wheelbarrow. I was like, y'all still be doing that? Like, no shade. I'll be like, y'all still be out here? That's crazy. I didn't see that. I haven't seen y'all. Ooh, listen, my phone about to fucking die, bet. Ooh. Hey, we on 5%. We on 5%, bitch. Um, not show feet. Not show feet. Okay, not colored people. Oh my god. Mexican is not a race, y'all. I really wish y'all would stop saying Mexican race because it's really stressing me out. Like, y'all really, I need y'all to Google ethnicity. I need y'all to Google ethnicity. So bad. So bad. I need y'all to look up culture versus ethnicity versus race. Please. For us. For families. For people. Well, the chat was going wild. Um, what is my opinion of Barack Obama? He's mixed, and he definitely is someone who is aware of their mixedness. Not Africans still can't build the wheel. I'm pretty sure black people invented most of the shit that we appreciate. Oh my god. Again, like I was saying, white supremacy relies on people believing their lies. And so when white people are speaking to us about what they believe is real, we really have to pay fucking attention. We really have to pay fucking attention. But getting back to my point I was making about us light skinned people being weird as fuck, the ways that I just said what I said about white supremacy, I can't give you the same read on light skinned people. Like the ways that I can see the colonizer's imagination, I can't see it within my own behavior, if that makes sense. Like I can't tell you how us light skinned people are operating collectively because I feel like I've told y'all before I had a neighbor who made like a texturous comment about my hair and I didn't know what to do because it's like in the moment I was like, damn, like how do you do a light skinned demonic check? Like, and then again, recently I met a light skinned person who I knew was mixed and I felt a weird vibe. And I brought up how I was really hoping that they weren't going to be a demonic light skinned person. And then they just started being demonic as fuck. And actually naming that they were part Luciferian. Like they literally named that they were part Lucifer. And so I just feel like that's the thing for me is like, not Holly Thomas. Like, why did that used to be my best friend? That used to be my best friend's name. That's so crazy. Um, I'm crying. Wait, who's Jack? Who's JAC? Okay. People saying that there's more than white and black. Like, can we be candid, y'all? Can we be like super candid? Like, I feel like when it comes down to race, I genuinely think that I think that there's like a lot of conversation around what people are, and I genuinely think that I think Asian exists, but I feel like when I say that, I feel like I don't know what I mean. What I really think I mean is that I think white and black is the only thing that truly exists, and I know some people may not want to hear that, but I think everything in between is a mix, and I don't care what anyone says. I truly believe that it's mixes of shit, and it's deep dark skinned people and it's ultra white people. I think it's ultra white and ultra deep dark skin. But I also feel like if I could say something else that may sound a little bit better than what I just said, because again, whiteness is not real, right? So what I'm mainly naming is that there are people who are ultra light, and people who are ultra deep dark skin, and in between all of that exists. And I truly believe that we focus on this dichotomy or this or that and everything in between. Like we focus on, like, you know what I mean, in this way that's so fascinating, because it's like we've given that meaning in ways. And when I say we, I just mean white supremacy. White supremacy has given meaning to someone being Mexican but looking white. Like there's currency. And again, this goes back to that comment that man said. He's like, when you know, when you're he was like, when you're black but you don't look black, that's the most lucrative type of black. And he was talking about representing people for like media positions in like Disney. And it really just was like one of those moments where it's like, as a light skinned person who is colorist, all of us are colorists, like we need to be unlearning, but we're all colorist as light skinned people. I was listening to what he was saying, and it's like when he said look black but don't look black, it's like, okay, and so again, he's naming that people have, mixed ancestry. And so I'll say that like when you are mixed with black ancestry, there is just a different conversation happening, or there are different conversations happening. And I think that that's part of a lot of confusion for a lot of like mixed people with black ancestry, is like there are layers to how people are communicating, how they're existing. I don't know. Again, if I had black elders around me, I probably would see myself differently, perhaps. But I feel like because I have a lack of black elders around me, I feel like I wasn't as policed. And I feel like it's not even about being policed just by elders. Like, as a lighter skinned person, people do give me a little bit more space to behave out of what they may expect. Whereas when like you're deep dark skin, when you're fatter than I am, when you're a disabled person, like there's ways that my privilege does protect me from having to do what someone says. Like my boss has chastised me about stuff, and I keep on making the same mistake because I personally don't think it's that big of a fucking deal. But with that being said, wait, hold on one second. Hold on. Not only Americans are colorist. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, T Coco, but why are you here though? That's what's wild to me. Like people will be in this live and listen to me and be enjoying it in some way. Even if you're just laughing, like that's fine, baby. I'm trying to start a comedy career too. Just wait. The Mexican gangsters, I don't know them. I'm gonna be so for real. See, someone saying that I'm not a lighter skinned person is funny as fuck, because I feel like, again, I feel like as a lighter skinned person, the ways that like colorism, the ways that like colorism is like the way, and again, I don't want to say colorism. What I want to offer is that there are more opportunities for deep dark skinned people to share their experiences. But even saying that, what I'm trying to offer is that there are more moments seemingly where I'm hearing deep dark skinned people being very candid and getting the space to be candid, but I'm also going to their platforms. It's not like it's something that's happening like mainstream. And so with that being said, like people seeing someone who looks like me, sweetie, like I'm not trying to be funny, but like people telling me that I'm not light skinned has always been a bizarre moment for me, because it let me know right then and there that like when we talk about people being lighter skinned, we're talking about the Faith Hills, the white passings. Can we talk about this? It's very fascinating that like in at this moment in time when people talk about light skinned people, a lot of times they're naming Oh, I'm looking for 50 or more percent white ancestry, non-black ancestry. Cuz I feel like there's a lot of context happening there. Cuz I feel like I feel like, as I said, like I have black ancestry on both sides of my line. So on my mind, I'm like, "Oh, but I there's no way that I'm like a biracial." Whole time I'm looking at my DNA results and it's saying 60/40, and I'm dying laughing. I'm dying laughing. And like again, like of course, like to get that kind of situation with a white passing parent, clearly she offered a tiny bit of help. You know what I mean? She offered a little bit. She gave a little bit. And I feel like again, for me to have lips and my mom to have none, like that's tragic. She has a bottom lip. Let me not do her top lip. Let me not do her bottom lip like that. She has a bottom lip. But again, it's the way that us mixed people, especially if you're mixed with white ancestry, you don't know. You don't know. Like my boo almost didn't get lips. It was close. It was close. I'm gonna be real. Latin America is worse than America. I don't want to say that I believe colorism is like better or worse any place because I feel like that's really not my place. But from what I've been hearing, Latin America is quite anti-black. Okay. You know what? I'm glad that you're proud of your son, Holly. I really hope that you treat your son with love, dignity, and respect. And I really hope that you raise your child to, or rather, I hope that you bring your child around black people. That's all I gotta say. I hope you bring your child around black people who love themselves and who, want to be around a mixed child and offer them some sort of, care if they desire to. I don't want you to just drop your baby around black people because that's weird as fuck. And it's some shit that white mamas be doing a lot. So I just want to put that out there that it's not appropriate. And please don't do that. Please don't make black people raise your baby or black people care about your baby more than you. Please don't do that to them. Don't create brown children. Don't create brown babies as a white person and abandon your child. It's not only demonic, it's just like, sweetie, the way white America about to fucking harm them, like, why do it in the home? It's intimate violence, and I really wish that white people with brown children would hold the intimate violence that they can cause for their brown children. And low key, bitch, it's the way I'm about to actually become a motherfucking behavioral therapist and just start talking to white people who have brown children because I just feel like enough is enough. Like, I'm really tired. Like, I swear to God, almost every other day I see a brown child with a white person and I get so worried because I'm just like, because I've seen and heard white people say all types of shit because again, like I feel like nobody really told me about anti-blackness. And again, I know that's gonna sound crazy, but it don't. Cause like my mom is a white passing person trying to say that she's black. Why the fuck would she tell me about white supremacy? Let's be for real. Like again, this is why I spend so much time communicating and thinking and shit because I was really raised by a bitch that really didn't want me to know shit. Cause think about it. Can my mom tell me that? Can my mom gaslight me about her being black as a white passing person if I know about white supremacy? If my mom clues me in to pigmentocracy and the ways that deep dark skinned women are being harmed, can I look at my mother and include her in blackness? I'm just saying, like if your mother is looking like a Mariah Carey and she neglects to tell you about white supremacy, when the fuck are you going to ever be able to look at her and say straight up, you've harmed me? When are you going to actually see what she's doing as harm? When will you start to pick up on that? Wait, who's mad? Okay, 47. I'm just wondering, what is the point of this? What is the point of that convo? Bookworm, I'm crying. I mean, I'll say this. I think that again, like, I'm not trying to go too deep into like being raised by a white person or white supremacy as much as I probably could, because my lip is burning. Because bitch, I need to put on some chapstick or some shit. Like, this is the worst time of year, bitch, for bitches with lips. Honestly, like, if you have lips right now and they're burning, I'm so sorry, bitch. This is the hell season. This is the season where Carmex really makes their money, bitch. God damn. I don't fuck with Carmex, but I know some Carmex hoes. Not Carmen San Diego. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And see, and here's my thing. Here's my thing. I feel like educating children on anti-blackness is should be everybody. I don't disagree with you, and I feel like again, as a mixed person, like I'm aware that like when mixed people raise other mixed people, there's a lack of conversation around white supremacy that is quite jarring. And there's a part of me that feels like that's because there is this fantasy and we must talk about it. And I hate that I'm about to leave you because I feel like this isn't a moment to leave you, but I'm leaving you with this because I do think that, bitch, it's just too big to even get into. Bitch, should I roll another L? I probably am gonna roll another L, bitch. Let's just be fucking real, bitch. I took the earrings off. I'm about to just go in, but not America pills. I'm crying. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. America is the imperialist wet dream, because England couldn't do it. England didn't have the heart to do it. England started the shit and then was like, you know what? We look crazy as fuck. We gonna still be crazy, but we gonna let that bitch look the craziest. Like it's really like low key. It's the way that England was like, you know what? That bitch about to look crazier than us. We gonna let her look crazy. Like it's the way it's the way England was like, ooh, let us watch how this sluice rat eats her young. Like it's literally like bitch, it's the way that England literally be looking at America like, is this okay? Whole time, girl, you're our mom. Whole time you've lost Isaiah. Like whole time Halle Berry lost Isaiah, bitch. Like we are literally like bitch, I'm so sorry. Like I should be bitch, I need to go to sleep. But I'm telling you right now, bitch, the whole time, like and got the nerve to talk about how Isaiah coping. My God. No, sluice rat kills me, bitch. Why are you hating this woman? Oh, I know, right? Bitch, I'm funny. Leave me alone. Aw, Frost. Thank you for. Not my skin tone is flawless. I'm crying. I'm crying. You know what? I would appreciate less compliments on my skin tone, more compliments on, things that I'm actually doing. And see, that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying I'm mixed to be different. I'm saying I'm mixed because I have a fucking mother who's white passing, and that is a mixed person, right? Again, I think that like the conversation, or I know the conversation is rooted in anti-blackness, and that's why it's going to be a hard one. And so I'm not trying to like, I'm not interested in having easy conversations. I'm interested in having ones that are honest. And so if we're being honest with ourselves, like most black people have a black mother and a father. Most black people are brown to deep dark skin, and even brown people can be mixed. So I think it's safe to always assume, or not to assume, but it's safe to say that most black people are deep dark skin. I think is the safest thing to say. And so with that being said, there's a lot of people that are obviously not black. And it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I'm telling you right now, mixed. That's the thing about mixing, and that's why they don't want it to happen, bitch. If we could really get into it, they don't want racial mixing for real. Like there's such a huge stigma, because if motherfuckers start mixing, then they're going to have to reconcile with the reality that white supremacy is no longer viable. Now, I say all that to say that white supremacy deleting, I don't think self delete is possible, but I do think that like unfortunately people think that the solution to white supremacy is fucking non-white and non-black people on some opposites attract, and I find that fascinating, but I don't think it's realistic. Ooh, bitch, I gotta go do my wake up call. Low key, thank y'all for staying up with me, cause bitch, I offered to do something for somebody at my job, and my boss was like, "Sweetie, they got a motherfucking alarm on their phone, but it's like, yo, if somebody need a wake up call, it's different than getting an alarm. It's like you need someone to call you and actually try to wake you up." And so I said I would do it for this couple. So I gotta go in like 10 minutes. Actually, I'm probably gonna go in 5 just so I can hit my L. You know what I mean? But yeah, no. I felt for them though, because they was a cute little older couple, and their energy was just so adorable. I was really grateful that I got to perceive them. Calling yourself mixed isn't really about your skin tone that much. If your parents are different races, that's that. And see, that's the thing. Being a mixed person is many looks. Mixed is many looks. Black is not. White is not. Then again, white is many looks, but I'll say that whiteness hinges on not just physical, not just it's not just physical, it's physical plus. That's what I'll say. Whiteness is physical plus, because whiteness doesn't just rest in how you look. People can be white phenotypically, but once they start talking, once you start clocking them for real, you start to notice their color. You know what I mean? Or rather, their non-Americanness, their non-waspness, their non-Anglo-ness. You feel me? Again, I appreciate people for not appreciating my content, because I do think that it would be weird if everybody liked what I was saying, right? I think that that's the thing about having thoughts that not everybody thinks. Not everyone's gonna appreciate them, and that's okay. I don't turn on my camera so that people agree with me. I turn on my camera because I be thinking shit and I want to share. That's it. And if you want to share with me, I'm open. But let's try to keep it cute, because I'm never disparaging people. When I talk about white supremacy, I'm never saying like, yeah, no, I'm disrespecting white supremacy, but I feel like I'm never disrespecting individual white people. Like, unless you are being disrespectful, I really have no beef with you. Like, again, if anybody white is here and really is absolutely wanting to become, or not become, wanting to move towards abolition, wants to move towards being an abolitionist, want to move toward being somebody who not working behind white supremacy, like, I'll be interested in communicating with you for sure. But again, I feel like, can you imagine somebody deep dark skin being like, hey, if there's any light skinned people who want to betray their privilege, can you call me? It's like, in ways, it's like I would love to, maybe rise to that occasion, but at the same time, it's like the danger that that person could be putting themselves in just by trying to connect with someone who has privilege. And so again, like, it's like I've been put in harm. If you're not sure what an abolitionist is, please feel free to go Google it. I feel like if you're not aware what abolition is, I would feel more comfortable as someone who's smoking weed and about to dip up out of here for you to just go educate yourself. But abolition is absolutely a goal. Again, white supremacy doesn't necessarily hinge on you being a white supremacist. You never have to burn a cross. You just have to not really be in alignment with anybody black or brown around you. Being a white supremacist doesn't necessarily look like doing the most harmful thing. It can also be doing the thing that's the safest thing for you, the white person. So again, I'm not offering that I can give you any kind of anti-black school, because bitch, I'm anti-black. So with that being said, I'm trying to just uplift that, like, as much as I may want to betray my privilege, I don't know how. And I'm learning. And I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to find people to learn with. But I'm trying to just also be candid about the fact that I'm not doing as good as I could. I'm not doing my best. Like, definitely not doing my fucking best. And so I think if more people who have privilege were candid about how we're not doing our fucking best, like, we can do more. We do better. It's important. Again, people that tell you to be quiet, they are invested in you making yourself smaller. And that's what white supremacy is. White supremacy is telling other people to be smaller. It's forcing other people to be smaller, or forcing other people to believe that they deserve less. So I just want you to consider, when people are telling you that you actually don't deserve a promotion, or you don't deserve to be given any kind of care or concern when you're going through something and you're being quite honest about it. Like, that's white supremacy. Like, white supremacy isn't just white people causing harm. It's also when you think that people aren't really sick or aren't really hurt like they said, and you think that they could do more. You think they could push themselves to do what you're doing. It's whenever you look at a person and you think that your life will work for them too. Like, that's white supremacy. Because white people really thought that, like, this was gonna be it. Like, white people really was like, yeah, we just gonna, build on top of motherfucking native people. We just gonna steal some black bodies. Like, white people really did a lot to create this world that was evil and fucked up. And yet, we're what And we're supposed to what exactly? Like, we're supposed to just figure it out? We're not. We're really not. And so, with that being said, like, white supremacy is not just people saying evil anti black slurs. It's not just that. It's that. It's that. But it's not just that. It's people coming into the live and talking about my health when that's not something that they know about. None of them are doctors. There's no doctor in this chat. I mean, no shade to none of y'all, but let's be real. Motherfuckers not giving me doctor advice. Somebody was telling me to boil Fabuloso 2 weeks ago. I know it's not doctors in here. It's no shade to you. But it's just to say, like, people that have no medical motherfucking license, they'll really be trying to tell you about your medical health, your health. Meanwhile, most people can't even afford to go to the goddamn doctor. They're going to emergency rooms. So it's like, it's such a mind fuck to know that people that feel comfortable to say stuff like that, they're living in the world with me. Listen, I love this conversation. I really do. But like I said, I got work to do. I got a 4 a.m. wake up call. It's been super real chatting with y'all. It's very obvious. It's very obvious, unfortunately, that some people are invested in black people being less because they believe then there'll be more, finally. And I really need y'all to know that, like, the jig is up and you're gonna have to find your self esteem and confidence off of something real. Like, that's why I'm terrified of white people in this moment. Cause for the first time, y'all actually have to motherfucking start a new motherfucking life path. Like, year 8 is really fascinating. We're in year 8 right now, and we're really just trying to get white people to, like, not even we, ain't nobody really trying to do nothing for y'all. Like, we really hope y'all get y'all shit together, but it's not about y'all no more. Like, I feel like that's the thing about it. It's like white people are really, like, being left alone for the first time. And I feel like that's why it's so dangerous, bitch. Like, they're so used to being the main character, bitch. They can't handle it, and I'm so worried about them. Because they really think people being mean to them because they're getting away from their ass. Motherfuckers not seeing, like, if people are getting away from you, it's because you're scaring them. You're hurting them. Like, white people have had to colonize. White people have had to steal people. They don't know what it's like to have people come to them. I really need y'all to know this. A lot of white people gesture and perform like they're so nice because y'all don't know what it really is. Like, you've never known. You've all been under threat of fucking violence, death, harm from each other. Like, whiteness has given itself so much power. White people are terrified of each other. That's why they move how they move. White people never know which other white person gonna harm them. Listen, it's okay, babies. Y'all have a good night or morning, but I'm about to go do my work.